Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3. Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
This is Wampus Cat Basketball on the Ion Sports Network. Video presentation brought to you by AmeriState Bank. Wampus Cat Basketball is also brought to you by Logan & Sons, Farmers Insurance, Brown's Funeral Service, Shamrock Bank, Westside Dentistry, First Bank, D&H Tire, Ritter's Express Pharmacy, Genesis Abstract, and the RX Shop. Now let's head courtside for your Atoka Wampus Cats.
Welcome in to KHKC 1021 FM. This is the Ion Sports Network. I am Michael Gabbard, and I have got a crew today. We're going to introduce Steve Welch and crew here in just a few minutes, but welcome into the broadcast. We've got a great game lined up for you tonight. Atoka taking on Silo at home. We are approximately about 4 minutes away from the start of this game. Today's video presentation on YouTube and the Ion Sports Network. You can go to Wampus Cats Atoka to watch this game live today. And the video presentation brought to you by AmeriState Bank. On the go and informed, that is banking with AmeriState's mobile app. You can download it today and take care of all of your banking needs on the go. Great matchup. Atoka coming in here to tonight's game with a record of 7-11, but don't be fooled by that record. They're an extremely talented basketball team that have played 12 out of their 18 games against top 15 ranked opponents, and it has been close in every single one of them. They're just waiting to hit that stride and get that big win against a top team. And Silo could be that team tonight. They come in ranked 10-8 on the year, number 19, led by head coach Jake Jobe, and it should be set up tonight for an exciting game. We're going to take a real quick break. We'll get to our crew, and then we've got more coming up here on the Ion Sports Network and on YouTube here for KHKC 1021 FM.
AmeriState Bank has been serving southeastern Oklahoma and North Texas for over 100 years. All of our products and services are available both online and in person, serving you in a friendly and professional atmosphere. At AmeriState Bank, you're more than a customer. You're a neighbor and a friend. From checking accounts to real estate loans, we've got you covered. We have 5 locations to serve you in Atoka, Antlers, Hugo, Tishomingo, and Sherman, Texas. Call, come by, or visit our website today at AmeriStateBank.com. AmeriState Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons proudly supporting all our local athletes.
45% of people put off buying life insurance according to industry research. Insuring yourself and your family can help you be more prepared in the event of an illness or a tragic accident. Call your local Farmers agent, Lucinda Holland, and discover coverage options you can tailor to your priorities and budget. To learn more about your coverage options, call Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3745.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Life insurance issued by Farmers New World Life Insurance Company, Bellevue, Washington. Industry research conducted by Lima, and Life Happens in 2021.
Welcome in to the Ion Sports Network on KHKC 1021 FM. We're getting set and ready for Atoka Lady Cat basketball here at the Kelly Fieldhouse in Atoka alongside myself, Steve Welch, Braxton O'Brien. But before we get into the broadcast today, I want to say a special happy birthday to a nice listener who has basically watches every single game on the Ion Sports Network back and forth. Will James, happy birthday, buddy. Happy 9-year-old birthday, by the way.
About to hit double digits.
Yeah,
it's coming
man.
fast, buddy.
Yeah, so happy birthday to you, buddy, and enjoy the game tonight. We've got a great one set up here. Again, Steve Welch, Braxton O'Brien here helping from Atoka Public Schools. How you doing, Braxton?
Good, how are you?
Living the dream, man. You ready for some good basketball tonight?
Yeah.
All right. Again, Silo coming into this game. They're 10-8 on the year, and you know I've had a chance to talk to Kevin Farr, the voice of Silo Lady Rebel basketball, and you know a couple of things that he said about the girls. They're not necessarily the worst that they've been. They've had some struggles this season, and but they've got some really good players. You got Hendricks, who had a double-double with 12 points and 12 rebounds Saturday, despite being only, 5'5", which is pretty impressive. And then their leading scorer is Pierce with 11.6 points per contest. So we've got the national anthem coming up. So let's go ahead and take one more break, and we'll be right back.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
AmeriState Bank has been serving southeastern Oklahoma and North Texas for over 100 years. All of our products and services are available both online and in person, serving you in a friendly and professional atmosphere. At AmeriState Bank, you're more than a customer. You're a neighbor and a friend. From checking accounts to real estate loans, we've got you covered. We have 5 locations to serve you in Atoka, Antlers, Hugo, Tishomingo, and Sherman, Texas. Call, come by, or visit our website today at AmeriStateBank.com. AmeriState Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
And that is the national anthem, which means we're getting to our starting lineups here for your Atoka Lady Cats. Welcome in Michael Gabbard on the broadcast tonight, along with Steve Welch and Braxton O'Brien from Atoka Public Schools. Glad to have both of you on. It's been a long season. We just got done with a long tournament. It was excruciating.
Yeah.
And here we are Tuesday night. We're back at it again. But that's all right because we've got a great matchup here. Our starting lineups for Silo tonight, you'll have Camry Hendricks, 00. You'll have number 1, Harley Gardner. You'll also have number 10, Kinley Pierce, number 11, Brooklyn Redwine, and number 21, Olivia Clark. That is your starting lineup here for the Silo Lady Rebels. For Atoka, it has been one of those years where you see so much improvement. It hasn't showed up in the win column yet, but again, a tough schedule, and they are looking forward to this game tonight and getting back on track, especially after a really good tournament that they had for the Wampus Cat Classic. So our starting lineup here for the Atoka Lady Cats, you'll have Shasta Whitmore coming in, the 5'5" point guard. You'll also have Miranda Brower. You will have Hadley Campbell, Kaylee Washington, which, by the way, Kaylee Washington, a 5'7" junior on my roster the last 2 years. She was a junior last year, a senior this year, and no, she's actually a junior. I've had that wrong the entire time. I am not doing my job, apparently, up to par. Carrie Shields will get the start as well. And this should be a really good matchup between both of these two teams. So excited basketball tonight I'm telling you, I am so impressed with head coach Jay Ray and the job that he has done over 2 seasons. You can tell really good coached teams, and I've said this a million times, by the way they move the basketball around the floor and distribute it to their teammates. And that's been the biggest thing I've seen out of Atoka is they move the basketball really well. But it's not just that. It's the defensive front of Carrie Shields and Kaylee Washington, Shasta Whitmore. And you can't forget Hadley Campbell, Hayden Campbell, Miranda Brower, and company, because everybody seems to play defense extremely well here on this Atoka Lady Cats basketball team.
Absolutely. We got definitely both ball clubs showing up to play tonight. They mean business. Let's get the game started here with the tip-off.
And the game has started as Atoka will take over with the basketball. Shasta Whitmore will have it right side. Back into Kaylee Washington for 3 off the front of the rim. No good. Again, we are live on YouTube, but we are also on the radio on KHKC 102.1 FM. And your video presentation is brought to you by AmeriState Bank on the go and Informed That Is Banking. For the AmeriState Bank app, you can download it today and take care of all of your banking needs. Silo will have the basketball after the ball goes out of bounds for the Atoka Lady Cats, and they will push the floor. Here comes the defense. It's stifling up front again with Kaylee Washington and Shields, but Washington unfortunately gets the foul call, and so she'll pick up her first foul of the night.
Lady Cats with their full court press on these pass-ins for the returns.
Taking the ball up the floor will be Hendricks, being guarded tightly up top by Whitmore. And tight defense already here by the Lady Cats as they bring the press early and often here at the beginning of this game. Whitmore and Hendricks picks up the dribbles, trying to find somewhere to go as the basketball rolls from right to left, back inside to Kinley Pierce, driving to the basket, off the mark, no good. Second chance opportunity, and it's snagged by Campbell on the rebound.
Lady Cats showing up on the defense side definitely tonight, first starting out. A lot of intensity, a lot of movement. It's key for a defense.
Washington trying to get it down low to Brower. Now Campbell will take a three-point shot. That one's off the back of the rim and no good. Silo on the rebound. Here comes that defense by the Lady Cats. 6:45 still remaining here in the opening quarter of play as Silo has the basketball right side of the floor. As they move the basketball around the perimeter, now looking to drive, and the shot is blocked. No, it is a foul by Brower.
Shooting foul on that one.
Who was it on?
That was Brower, I believe.
Okay.
Yep, Miranda Brower will pick up her first personal, and Camry Hendricks will hit to the line for a couple of free throw attempts as she makes her first shot and the first points on the board here tonight.
Rebels on the board for the first time here tonight.
Shields back out to Campbell, top the three-point line, now in the corner. Good ball movement as the Tokos swing the ball right, left. Swing pass back to Whitmore. Defense for Silo coming out in man-to-man, woman-to-woman, if you will.
Lady Cats still working the ball around the perimeter at the top of the key.
Good ball movement here. Atoka's trying to find Campbell down low, it looks. Because they're going to keep it towards the top of the A. And now Shields driving in. Whitmore wanted the three-point shot. And now Shields gets it wide open for three.
With the range on that one. Great shot on Shields there. That's
Shields,
the moment they're waiting for.
Knocking down her first three-pointer of the night. And now, ooh, my goodness, falling to the floor was Olivia Clark. I don't know if she hit a wet spot on the floor or what, but Silo's able to get the basketball back. The defense is just causing all types of mayhem here for Silo early on.
A whole lot of congestion and pressure at the top of the key. Lady Cats are putting it on.
Brower has moved from the bottom to the top of the defense, and now a second chance rebound. All alone is Camry Hendricks. She's got 4 points in the game, and Silo leads 4-3 with 5:01 remaining in the first. And now Washington takes a 12-foot jump step. No good on the shot. Rebound here by Silo, and so far in this game, Silo has controlled the boards for the most part, offensively and defensively through the first 4 minutes of this contest. Nice defense here, and a tie-up.
Tie-up ball here.
Good defense up front by Campbell in Washington.
Possession remains to Silo. The next jump will be Atoka's possession. Trouble on the pass in there, intercepted by the Lady Cats.
And Campbell.
Drive to the paint line and a bucket in. Was that Campbell there, Mr.
That
Gavin?
was Campbell.
That was a drive all the way from the timeline pretty much to the paint there.
And now the defense again for the Lady Cats. Guarding Shields. Brower. Good ball movement here by Silo in a wide open three. That one is off the mark for Brooklyn Redwine, who, listen, Redwine is one of those players for Silo that can hit that perimeter shot. You don't want to leave her open. Unfortunately, that time Atoka gets the basketball back after the ball goes. That
was a foul.
That was a foul, I believe, wasn't it?
Rebels.
Against Clark.
Possession is over to the Lady Cats.
Shields taking the basketball down the floor, has it left side. And underneath, Washington can't hit the 8-foot jumper. Silo will pick up the basketball. Defense. There's
Heavy
just
defense.
Nowhere to go. And now the press gets you into a little bit of trouble as it leaves Kinley Pierce open for three. As she knocks it down, Silo takes a 7-5 lead.
It's the backside. The Lady Cats have got to shore up now. It looks like in this first half of play. 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter. And the backside is open there for a quick pass to Shields.
Take over for 2 seconds, will you?
Copy that. Silo. Ball's the top of the key. Working the ball around to their left side. Going left to right on your radio dial. Still the top of the key. Lady Cats giving heavy pressure. Drive to the paint. Bounce pass to the paint. I don't know who that was. Two points for Lady Rebels there. Wampus Cats. Driving to the paint. And a turnover. Back over to the Lady Rebels. Silo. Driving in. Jump ball with shot attempt. Possession changes over to the Lady Cats here.
My apologies, I am back. Washington will set up the offense here for the Atoka Lady Cats. 2:33 remaining in the first quarter. Swing pass over to Hadley in the corner. Back out to Shasta Whitmore, who is outside the three-point line. Back to Shields. Good ball movement here. Looks like the defense has kind of switched up a little bit on their approach against the Lady Cats. Shields, nowhere really to go. It seems that three Silo Lady Rebels are in the face of an Atoka Lady Cat on each possession. And the three-point shot by Shasta Whitmore is off the mark. Shasta is a girl who can knock down that three-point shot almost on command. She struggled a little bit the last couple of weeks. She had a really good game against Medill in the Wampus Cat Classic, where she knocked down a bunch of threes.
I think she had 5 or 6 on that game, I believe, from what I remember.
4, yeah, it was 4, and they were almost simultaneous.
She was a force to be reckoned with on the field shooting there.
Miranda Brower ties the game up with those 2 free throw attempts. Washington up top against Olivia Clark. Into the game, Connie Tubby. And now driving and slashing, and Campbell.
Lady Cats with the pass on there. Block shot on that one.
Yeah,
Campbell did a great job on the stop.
Campbell blocked Hendricks. And now Shields has the basketball as Atoka set up on offense with 1:30 remaining in the first quarter. Good ball movement, tipped on the pass.
That's a dangerous cross pass.
Campbell back out to Whitmore. Whitmore drives inside, and the ball is taken away. It was a nice steal by Kinley Pierce. And now Hendricks. Almost losing the basketball that time was Connie Tubby. As the offense resets for the Silo Lady Rebels.
Lady Cats need to watch the backside there.
We are under a minute right now in the first quarter, tied at 9. Brower, Washington up top, and now looking to drive is Tubby, and we've got a foul called. Who's this going to go against? Is it going to go against Brower?
Yeah.
Tubby struggled with the ball for a little bit there and then got it back off to our teammates.
They're actually going to call that on Hadley Campbell.
Oh, really? Okay.
That is the 3rd team foul for the Lady Cats. That won't matter because it'll reset after the first quarter ends. 45 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Silo with the inbound, looking out towards the right side corner for Clark. Washington guarding tightly up top. And now Powell has checked into the game, or not Powell, I apologize. Eden Eves has checked into the ball game.
Now we're 30 seconds left, tied up 9-9 in our first quarter here. Lady Rebels are going to hold the ball, possession.
Yeah,
so this guy runs out.
Silo's going to try to take that last shot here. Eves up top guarding Paisley Johnson. Driving. Oh, tie-up. Okay. I thought they were going to call a foul there on Washington for a second. This Atoka ladies basketball team, again, they're 7-11 on the year, but they've been so close in a lot of these ball games against some of the top competition in the state of Oklahoma. They're extremely good, and you get pretty much everybody back next year, which is also amazing. It just tells you the progress that J-Ray has made here with young talent the last couple of years. Hendricks on the shot at the buzzer, no good, and we end our first quarter of play tied at 9. We've got our second quarter coming up here in just a minute. We'll take a break. It is the Ion Sports Network on KHKC 102.1 FM.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
Amir State Bank has been serving southeastern Oklahoma and North Texas for over 100 years. All of our products and services are available both online and in person, serving you in a friendly and professional atmosphere. At Amir State Bank, you're more than a customer. You're a neighbor and a friend. From checking accounts to real estate loans, we've got you covered. We have 5 locations to serve you in Atoka, Antlers, Hugo, Tishomingo, and Sherman, Texas. Call, come by, or visit our website today at AmeriStateBank.com. Ameri State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Welcome back into the Ion Sports Network on KHKC 102.1 FM. If you are listening on the radio and you want to watch this game live, go to Wampus Cats Atoka on YouTube to watch this game as it goes. Top of the second quarter as we've got 8 minutes remaining in the first half. Brower with the basketball as the Atoka Lady Cats on offense.
Hill in the game now for the Lady Cats.
Pass back to Whitmore.
And now we've got Shields with the basketball. Back out to Washington. Washington. Back to Brower. Ball is on the floor, and Eden Eves in there for the tie-up.
Looks like Washington had a field attempt on that one as well.
Brower also got in there and then dropped it.
You're hearing those voices. That's Steve Welch and Braxton O'Brien on the broadcast as Atoka Public Schools, trying to help them out, get some young broadcasters into the business as they have done a phenomenal job through the course of this season. Silo with the basketball, 7:20 still to go here in the second quarter as Silo moving the ball left side of the three-point line. Pierce looking to drive. Defense swarms inside. Kick back up top, a long three, and it's off the back of the rim. Eves on the rebound. She cuts it out to Whitmore, who pushes the ball down the floor into Hill. Hill looking to drive, steps up, 12-foot shot on the mark.
Hill sure is deadly with that quick jump shot there inside the wing paint. She sure has got an accurate arm.
She had a really good JV game earlier. She played in the JV game. Now she's in the high school game, so she's definitely getting her minutes. And wow,
foul with the bucket for the Silo Lady Rebels.
Inside the paint, drives up, takes the hard foul, knocks down the shot, and Kinley Pierce has 2 free throw an and 1 opportunity coming up. She's got 3 points prior to that shot. She's got 5 so far on the night and an and 1 opportunity.
I like how Silo and Atoka both work together like really good as a team to stay tied up and help each other out.
Definitely a tight ball game, 11-12 with 6.5 minutes left in the first half.
To what you're saying, Braxton, both teams have been playing phenomenal defense so far tonight, individually scoring-wise, but defense has definitely been a team effort between both of these 2 programs. And we've got a tight one, 12-11, as Shields has the basketball, pushes it back to the top of the 3-point line. Into the ball game, Hayden Campbell, the 5'10 guard, fast forward, 3-point shot off the mark by Whitmore, and Silo comes down with the rebound. Atoka's going to have to do a better job of getting second chance opportunities in this game. They've played great defense through the course, but they have not been able to get those second opportunities that they've needed here as they trail by 1.
The rebounding side of the game has been a little slow for the Lady Cats.
Silo's got some size down low. They've been utilizing that size to grab rebounds. Campbell looking to drive inside, and we've got a foul, so Hayden Campbell should head to the line for a couple of free throw attempts. Carrie Shields has 5 points in the game so far tonight. You've got 2 for Jordan Hill, 2 for Hadley Campbell, and Hayden Campbell now at the free throw line trying to put up her first bucket of the night. The leading scorer for Silo so far is Kinley Pierce with 6. First one is off the mark for Hayden Campbell. Second one is off the front of the rim, so unable to produce points. Silo will maintain the lead with 5:30 to go here in the second quarter. And they've got the basketball as Pierce moves right side, top the three-point line into red wine. Ball swings from right to left. Tight defense up top, looking to go inside. The shot is off the mark, no good for Johnson. And I believe we've got another tie-up on the floor. So this one will go back to the Atoka Lady Cats. Great defense, and they get another offensive possession. So where they've struggled on the offensive rebounds here in tonight's game, they've done an excellent job on the defensive side of getting turnovers and extra opportunities that way. And now a 12-foot jump shot on the board by Miranda Brower. She's got 4 in the game. Tight defense here by the Lady Cats. Again, 4:45 remaining. Good cut to the basket. Hendricks driving inside. She is fouled, I believe, by Brower, and that will send her to the line. That is the second team foul of the second quarter for the Atoka Lady Cats. Atoka's got the lead, 13-12. And Hendricks knocks down hers on our first free throw attempt to tie things up. Second free throw attempt, no good. Pierce on the rebound, who is now checked into the game. That is Kirsten, or Powell, 5'6" freshman guard with the basketball. They are high on her in the next couple of years as well. She is a great ball player.
Lady Cats missed the Rebel on a rebound on that time.
Yeah, Gardner will pick up the rebound. And now Hendricks has it up top, being guarded tightly by Washington. Into the hand of Connie Tubby. Tubby, right side, here comes the pick. Back out to Tubby, looking to go down low. A little bit of a mismatch. Defense coming in, swarming all over the basketball, and Shields comes up with the rebound. That was good backside help by the Atoka Lady Cat defense. 3:50 remaining, tied at 13, and we've got a three-point shot by Campbell off the mark and a rebound by Silo.
Lady Cats are just really pushing hard on defense, grabbing at the basketball, getting that tie up, making the Lady Rebels work for this game.
They're not giving any space
None.
to Silo once they have the basketball in their hands. For instance, that time they're losing in regards to the rebounding category, but Atoka was able to come in with Washington and get the tie-up to kind of throw off their rhythm, and now they set up on offense. And when I say they, Silo sets up on offense as we are tied up at 13. Basketball up top, foul. Top the three-point line. Picking up the dribble, and now a three-point shot. No good. Second chance opportunity by Hendricks. So she takes a little bump off of Washington, is able to knock down the shot, but does not draw the foul.
30-second timeout for the Lady Cats.
I think this team, I think both our team and Silo, I think that they're just trying, like, I don't know how to put this, but they're like, it's hard for them to get past their defense. Like,
right. Seems like both teams are really showing up hard for on the defensive side.
Yeah.
You know, 3 minutes 13 left in the first half. You can tell by the score, if you know anything about basketball, that this is a high defensive game.
Yeah.
A lot of the Lady Cat shots were off the mark. I haven't caught the fire just yet.
I haven't seen a game this
Well, you
tied
can
up in a while.
credit a lot of that, again, to the defense of Silo.
Yes.
Silo came out, and they've really put on the pressure. They've had a little bit of backside help. Where Atoka has had a lot of success through the course of the season is that cut, that pick and that cut by Washington. And Silo has really taken that out of the game here in the first half for the Atoka Lady Cats. So they're trying to find other avenues of scoring right now as Washington's been pretty wrapped up. Now you've got Carrie Shields that can make things happen down low, but they may try to go down to Powell more often here as kind of a turning point for the offense, as they did right there. Ball goes out of bounds. Shields will inbound the basketball with 3 minutes remaining on the clock. Silo with a 2-point lead. It's 15-13. And now inside Washington, out to Campbell, and they're going to say it was last tipped and touched by the Silo Lady Rebels. So Atoka got away with one right there.
That was a break. Coach will tell you that's a break. Shields with the throw in here.
The inbound pass
Washington
out to Brower inside Washington, and she creates contact and knocks down the shot. That's her first shot of the night, by the way, which is a big deal because she's been your leading scorer for the last couple of weeks.
She's a hard paint driver. She's got the grit to get in there, drive the paint, go for the basket. And you haven't seen that much just yet with her.
Now her first basket, and it's 2:25 on the clock in the second quarter.
We're tied up for the first half of the game.
Take out corner three. This one off the side of the rim, and Atoka picks up the rebound, and they move down the floor on the offensive side. Underneath is Brower, and a beautiful pass
Nice
by Washington. Brower was all alone. She's got 6 points tonight. She leads all scorers for the Atoka Lady Cats. Good ball movement here by Silo. They've got it in the right corner, back up towards the left-hand side of the three-point line, and we've got a timeout called. I believe it is a full timeout. We will take a timeout as well. Atoka on top, 17-15 against the number 10 ranked team, Silo.
Ameris State Bank has been serving southeastern Oklahoma and North Texas for over 100 years. All of our products and services are available both online and in person, serving you in a friendly and professional atmosphere. At Ameris State Bank, you're more than a customer. You're a neighbor and a friend. From checking accounts to real estate loans, we've got you covered. We have 5 locations to serve you in Atoka, Antlers, Hugo, Tishomingo, and Sherman, Texas. Call, come by, or visit our website today at ameristatebank.com. Ameris State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their 2 daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
After the timeout, Silo has the basketball. Now Atoka pushes the floor, and we got a three-point shot off the mark, no good, by Kirsten Powell.
Turnover to the Lady Cats on that out of bounds.
Big crowd here for the Atoka Wampus Cats tonight. Silo showed up on their side of the court, as they have a big fan base that travels very well. Obviously, they have been extremely good at basketball and baseball, softball over the years. And Silo's got the basketball, trailing by 2 with now a minute remaining in the first half. Tight man-to-man defense here by the Lady Cats. Here comes the help from the backside. And now wide open for 3. This one is good.
They were struggling to get in the paint for a while, and then they started trying something different.
Atwood knocks down the three-point shot. Atoka can't hit on their side. Silo jumps to a 1-point lead, and now they've got the basketball with 35 seconds remaining in the first half.
Just a 1-point difference here in this first half. It has been that way within 1 or 2 points this whole first half.
It has been a tight ball game, to say the least. And now another wide open 3. This one off the back of the rim. Second chance opportunity, and Washington comes out, breaks the basketball up, and a pass down the floor into Campbell is good.
Nice look up by Washington there, and a steal for the Lady Cats in the bucket.
Big moment there for the Atoka Lady Cats as Washington knocks down the final score at the end of the second quarter, and Atoka jumps up to a 21-18 lead heading into the halftime show. We'll be right back here on the Ion Sports Network.
Since 1971, Westside Family Dentistry has been committed to enhancing the natural beauty and function of your smile while improving your oral and overall health. Using state-of-the-art technology, our friendly staff will take care of all your needs, from routine care, crown and bridge, implants, and even orthodontics, including Invisalign. Westside Family Dentistry is the premier choice to create beautiful, healthy smiles for the whole family.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, they use advanced technology such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back in. It is halftime in Atoka, Oklahoma at the Kelly Fieldhouse as the Lady Cats have a lead against Silo 21-18. Steve Welch, my man, it was a great first half of play.
It was solid basketball.
Absolutely. We're going to get to it in a second. My daughter wants to wish a happy birthday to Will James real quick. So if you want to say happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Okay, now here's what's funny about that. We actually have Will James on the broadcast today. All right, you are a third grade student out of Atoka Public Schools. You're a big fan of the Ion Sports Network. You watch pretty much every game, don't you?
Yep.
What is your favorite thing or your favorite sport that you watch?
Football, probably.
Probably football. And what position do you play? Because I know you play a little bit of football too.
Quarterback and middle linebacker.
Quarterback and middle linebacker.
Both sides of the ball.
We got a Tebow over here. Tim Tebow.
An Iron Man in our midst, ladies and gentlemen. This guy is sharp. He's got the Atoka ball cap and the pullover. Man, he's ready to go.
Well, here's the most impressive thing about Will James. Not only is he a standout athlete, but he's a standout student. You're one of the top students in your class. I'm very proud of you. I know you and my daughter, y'all compete quite a bit in regards to your grades and competitions and things of that nature, but school is very important. What's your favorite subject?
Probably history.
History? Are you kidding me? Oh, I hate history.
Oh, I love history.
I hate history. I'm terrible at it.
Lad. Yeah, he's a good man.
What kind of history intrigues you?
Probably U.S. or Oklahoma.
Oklahoma history. Now, are you Choctaw, Chickasaw, or any kind of Indian?
No.
Okay. Have y'all learned anything about the Trail of Tears or anything else yet?
Yeah, we're learning it right now.
Right now, awesome. It's very important part of history of not just the Indian culture, the Native American culture, but Oklahoma. There's a lot of places in our area that actually have still the paths from where they came in from the Trail of Tears, which is really, really cool. But happy birthday, dude. Happy birthday. I enjoy having you on, and listening to the broadcast. I know you watch the football games, the basketball games, but you don't just watch the Wampus Cats. You watch Colgate and everything else, don't you? Yeah. Well, happy birthday, man. I appreciate you getting on, okay?
Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we're going to take a break. We got more coming up. We'll get to our stats here in just a minute on the Ion Sports Network after we hear a word from a couple of our local sponsors.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons proudly supporting all our local athletes.
Amir State Bank has been serving southeastern Oklahoma and North Texas for over 100 years. All of our products and services are available both online and in person, serving you in a friendly and professional atmosphere. At Amir State Bank, you're more than a customer, you're a neighbor and a friend. From checking accounts to real estate loans, we've got you covered. We have 5 locations to serve you in Atoka, Antlers, Hugo, Tishomingo, and Sherman, Texas. Call, come by, or visit our website today at ameristatebank.com. Amir State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Welcome into the broadcast. We are at halftime at the Atoka Lady Cats. Let me rephrase that. We're at the Kelly Fieldhouse watching the Atoka Lady Cats. We've got little dribblers out on the floor right now. If you're watching the video stream on YouTube, Wampus Cats Atoka. And it's been a close game. We've got about 4 minutes before we start the second half, but 21-18. Silo had the lead at about 14 seconds.
It was quite a fast turnover. It goes to show you that how fast basketball can change in 15 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, it was the first half was kind of a back and forth. We had about 8 different lead changes in that first half, it seemed like. And going to about 14 seconds, Atoka trailed by 1. Yep. Silo misses a shot. Atoka makes a great turnover. That brings points, which, by the way, is a big factor what the Lady Cats do defensively.
Right.
They get points, and then another turnover, and now they're up 21-18 when they trailed by 1 with just 14 seconds remaining.
It's such a fast game, and a lot of high defensive pressure, a lot of speed. It seems like the Lady Rebels are really kicking in high gear to keep up with the Lady Cats on the defensive side. They have the speed, and it, actually on so many different points, if you look at it, these teams are matched so closely. If you really look at some criteria between the two, that it's almost like this tie game, and I feel like it's just going to keep continuing.
Does Braxton have his headset on?
He's suiting up now.
So let's go over some stats while we wait for Braxton to get his headset on. 6 points in the game for Miranda Brower, 4 for Kaylee Washington, which is a big factor. She's been so phenomenal offensively here the last couple of weeks. Silo's been able to hold her to just 4 points. All those points coming in the second quarter towards the end of the first half of play. And everything good?
Yeah, a little bit of a fault on the headset.
I'll fix that. But tell me a little bit of your thoughts of that first half here on you want me to fix that? Here, let me get it. I got it.
some technical functions here.
Tell me a little bit about your thoughts, though.
Our thoughts on the first half and where we're at so far has been really just, like I mentioned earlier, high defensive pressure, high speed. Both teams working the ball around the top of the key, making that defense move. And it's really going to come down to, if we really get into the foul country, it's going to come down to these free throws.
Yeah, when we look at free throws, Atoka didn't get a lot of opportunities at the free throw line. They were 2 of 4 when they did make it to the line. And for Silo, they had about 3 different trips at the line, and they were able to knock all of their free throws down. So that's a big factor, even though they still trail in this game. Heading into the second half, if Atoka's able to get to the line, they got to make sure they hit those free throw attempts to stay ahead. Braxton O'Brien on the broadcast with us today from Atoka Public Schools. Tell us a little bit about yourself. You're in what grade at Atoka?
I'm in 8th grade.
8th grade. And what is your favorite subject so far?
Probably, I'm going to have to probably say history or geography, stuff like that.
Now, you do realize that one of your teachers are standing right next to you right now, and you did not say that. You did not say the video department.
Be non-biased. You are in broadcaster. You got to be non-biased here.
No, don't be non-biased. just say Steve Welch is my favorite teacher of all time. I never could get another teacher as good. If you say that, then you'll get an A. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
It's a little collusion going on here on the broadcast.
Yeah, it's an ecosystem we have around here. I'm kidding. Braxton does a really good job in our class. He's got a lot of interest in broadcast and video production, and he's definitely catching on, doing some photography work for us as well. Definitely has a sharp eye and getting better every day.
Camry Hendricks, by the way, 7 points in the first half for Silo, 6 points for Kinley Pierce, as they're the 2 leading scorers for the Silo Lady Rebels. And we've got 8 minutes back on the clock as both teams hit the court for the second half. And again, your video presentation is brought to you by Ameristate Bank. On the Go and Informed, that's banking.
Lining up for the throw in here. Lady Cats will be tossing in here.
See if Silo will match that defensive intensity they did in the first half. And Atoka will start off with the basketball.
Still working the ball around the perimeter, and is that Washington with the jump and a miss?
Yep. And now Hendricks has the basketball. Right side of the floor. We have switched sides, by the way, as Atoka is now shooting to our right, Silo shooting to our left. Underneath the basket. Shot no good, and Campbell picks up the rebound, gets it out to Shields, and Shields pushes it past the century mark as Campbell now driving baseline after the pass and is able to get the, I don't know how you would really, the finger roll. She was way underneath the basket.
That roll. Yeah, she had a great roll in there. Real tough drive to the paint. Got that hook inside that basket.
Spinning around is Hendricks, being guarded up top by Whitmore. Now a three-point shot, air ball, second chance. As the rebound was picked up by Connie Tubby, she's fouled underneath, and she'll head to the line for a couple of free throw attempts.
It's our first free throw attempt here in the second half. 6:51 in the ball game, or left in the third quarter, excuse me.
Connie Tubby looking for her first points tonight as she misses the first free throw attempt. As Hadley Campbell will check out, and her twin sister Hayden Campbell will check in.
If those sisters didn't have numbers, we'd be in trouble, Mike.
Yeah,
they
absolutely.
look so much alike.
Now Washington drives inside. Beautiful pass underneath the basket. Kick back out top to Shields. Now out to Whitmore, who's wide open for three. This one off the back of the rim. Washington picks up the second chance. Underneath, back to Brower. Good ball movement. Campbell sets up three-point shot. It's good.
Man, that is really good ball movement in and out of the paint. Back out to that for that three-point shot. Campbell just did a fantastic job putting it in.
Campbell, 5 points tonight. That one, the three-pointer. And now Campbell on the rebound, back out to Washington. Shields back to Washington, wide open, three, no good. And Hendricks on the rebound, now pushing past half court, trying to drive the length of the floor. The Atoka Lady Cat defense makes it back and outnumbers Silo as Silo resets the offense. Back out Campbell. A defensive pressure towards the outside, and now Washington has a left-handed lay-in all alone, and we've got a timeout called on the floor. 6 points for Washington, and Silo's forced to take a timeout as they now trail by their largest deficit, 28-19, and a 19-point lead.
Atoka really stepped up the game in this half quarter.
Yeah, the defensive pressure has been really good for the Lady Cats, but the difference coming into this game is that they've hit some of those open shots that they missed in the first half, and that's given them the ability to now go up by 9 when they came into this second half up by 3. So a nice quarter so far offensively, as Silo has only produced 1 point off of a free throw in the first couple of minutes of this quarter.
Lady Cats still haven't connected with those field shots. We haven't really put those a lot in. Campbell has been, I believe, our top scorer in the field. Several from Washington.
Shields is going to guard up top. Atoka coming out in a full court man-to-man press.
Yes.
Causes the turnover that time. The pressure too hot. And now Atoka gets the basketball back after the turnover and a chance to extend this lead to more, as they currently lead by 9 points. Washington drives to the rim off the front, unable to knock down the shot. It was good effort. She created the contact, but there was no foul. And now we get an inbound pass as it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Silo. We've got 5:22 remaining in the third quarter. And a turnover as Hendricks picks up the basketball, swings it out, gets it back, and now sets up the offense. Looking to drive is Pierce, taken away. Shields on the move. Atoka's got numbers towards the back end. Washington, and they're going to call an offensive foul against Washington.
Wow.
Hendricks will get the credit. The shot was in, but they wave it off due to the offensive penalty.
That was a very close hair call right there.
Olivia Clark being guarded up top by Campbell. A little push off with a hand. Back into Pierce. Pierce being guarded heavily, and a turnover with the backside help of Campbell as Shields gets the turnover. And now Whitmore takes the three-point shot. No good, off the hand of a Silo defender. And Atoka will get the basketball underneath their goal with 4:34 remaining in the third. Pass out. Washington drives, bounce pass underneath. Whitmore, three-point shot, wide open, spins around the rim, rebound by Silo.
Whitmore just not having the best field record this game so far. Hopefully she'll spark that up before too long.
Hendricks makes a nice spin move, grabs the basketball after it was tipped by an Atoka Lady Cat, and now Silo nowhere to go underneath, take in Shields, and we've got a foul called against Shields. I don't know if I agree with that foul.
I don't think I do either on that one. That definitely, to me, that would be a textbook block pass.
I felt
with the outside hand blocking that inbound ball.
I don't feel like she was reaching in because of how far she was outside from that, which is what the call was.
And turnover pass. Lady Rebels miss a pass to the out of bounds. Lady Cats take over.
Both of these two teams really going after it. Silo, the number 19th ranked team. Class 3A basketball, 10-8 record.
Oh my goodness!
And you know what's funny about that, because coaches around, especially at the Wampus Cat Classic, they looked at Atoka's record going into the Classic and said, oh, that's going to be an easy win. And then they get to the gym on Thursday and Friday, and they're asking the question, how are they 7-11?
Right.
Well, let me tell you,
Yeah.
they've had one of the toughest schedules in the entire state. Underneath the shot, no good. Out of bounds, last touched by the Silo Lady Rebels. 3:36 remaining, still 28-19 as both teams have kind of gone cold here in the last couple of minutes of this third quarter.
I feel like Atoka stepped up their defense, not letting Silo score.
Yeah, only 1 point, and it was off of a free throw.
Yeah.
At the beginning of this quarter for Silo. Since then, they have been on a cold streak. Brower driving, baseline, and a push, and a foul called against the Lady Rebels. That'll be team foul number 1. Now Washington back into the game. Shields will take a seat. For the Lady Rebels, Kinley Pierce will take a seat.
Campbell passing it in to Whitmore.
Olivia Clark back into the game. Washington steps up, jump shot, hand in the face, no good on the shot. 3:08. Silo pushing the basketball down the floor, trying to get into transition, but the Atoka Lady Cat defense swarming in the corner. Double teamed by Washington and Whitmore, and a foul called, and they can't believe it. And with that foul, that will be the second personal against Kaylee Washington. It'll be the 5th team foul of the quarter, and you still have 3 minutes remaining here. Silo has been perfect from the line tonight as Atwood at the free throw line, knocking down her first free throw attempt. She knocks down both, and both now still perfect at the line, Silo.
Lady Rebels slowly closing that gap of difference in the score here in the third quarter.
Powell passes down to Brower, who's now into the game. Whitmore being guarded up top heavily by Hendricks. And now Whitmore pushing through the defense. Underneath to Brower, beautiful pass and a foul called.
That'll put her on the line here.
Boy, Campbell just dropped that in like a quarter, like Patrick Mahomes.
Right over the shoulder.
And Brower has an easy look at the basket, gets fouled, doesn't make the shot, but she's got 2 free throw attempts coming up.
I like how both of these teams have been very competitive and just work together.
Olivia Clark will check out. Atwood would check back in.
I think we're getting into that free throw hinge point for this game.
Brower knocks down both of her free throw attempts, and she's got 8 points with 2:30 remaining in the third quarter. Silo now with the basketball, trailing by 9.
Hard defensive pressure from Hill on that full court press.
Hill in the game, Powell in the game, Brower in the game as well for the Lady Cats with Whitmore and Campbell, Hayden Campbell. And now Hendricks crossover, spins around, kick back out. Atwood for 3. This one front of the rim, no good. Atwood grabs her own rebound, looks underneath, tries to get it in to Connie Tubby, and the ball goes out of bounds. An exciting game tonight in Atoka as your Atoka Lady Cats, one of the tougher teams in Class 3A, and they're on top of the number 19th ranked team, 30-21. Campbell looking to go underneath. Brower, beautiful pass inside. Brower can't hit the shot. Silo picks up the rebound, and 1:43 remaining. Here's the transition offense by Silos. They slow things down. Whitmore guarding up top against Hendricks. Double team coming in, and now a foul called against Campbell. That is going to put Silo back on the line where they have been perfect from the charity stripe here tonight.
Minute 32 left in the third quarter. Lady Cats up 30. Rebels 21.
I say they've been perfect. They've been near perfect. Connie Tucker actually missed a free throw earlier.
This one was a miss on this last shot here. We'll see what the second attempt is going to be like. Miss on the second attempt there. Lady Cats. Washington takes the rebound on that.
I think I jinxed them.
Oh.
Because now they've missed 3 out of their last 4.
Great drive into the paint. By who was that?
Campbell. Or not Campbell, but Brower.
Brower, excuse me.
Brower has been so good getting that pass down low and using her body to create the shot. The defense coming in. They got a travel called. The defensive pressure between Shields and Whitmore was just too much for Hendricks to handle at that moment. And now an inbound pass and the biggest lead of the night, an 11-point lead.
Silo's still struggling to still get a point off of Atoka.
Three points in the game this half, and Powell knocks down. Do they count that as a 3? They count it as a long 2. From the corner, Kirsten Powell knocks down the shot. Atoka's got their largest lead of the game. We've got a tie-up that's going to go back to the Silo Lady Rebels. It's 34-21 with 47 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Michael Gabbard, Steve Welch, Braxton O'Brien on the broadcast on KHKC 102.1 FM and the Ion Sports Network, streaming this game tonight from Wampus Cats Atoka on YouTube. Silo being guarded tight. Powell, good ball movement, driving to the rim, missing the left-handed shot was Olivia Clark, and now Atoka's got the basketball in transition. Back out to Powell, now in the corner. Campbell, 12-shot foot jumper, no good, and a fast break going the other direction. Clark picks up the dribble. Nowhere to go with the basketball. It seems every time Silo gets it, there's a double team coming, but
that
now
was a 3 for the Lady Rebels.
Yeah, big-time 3 by Brooklyn Redwine, who's been silent offensively here for the Silo Lady Rebels.
Williams with the 3 bucket from the range in that corner pocket.
Campbell knocks down her first 3.
Campbell, excuse me.
She's got 5. And a big one as the Lady Cats are on top by 13 heading into the final quarter of action here on the Ion Sports Network. We'll be right back.
At D&H Tires, all they do is rims and tires. That means when you buy from D&H, you're getting the best deal from experts that know. Cars, trucks, SUVs, even ag equipment. If it needs rubber to roll, then you need D&H Tires. The best deals on tires and rims in Atoka and Cole County. So hurry into D&H Tires, 309 South Mississippi in Atoka, and follow D&H Tire on Facebook for their ever-changing specials. D&H Tires, tires for everyone's budget.
45% of people put off buying life insurance according to industry research. Insuring yourself and your family can help you be more prepared in the event of an illness or a tragic accident. Call your local farmer's agent, Lucinda Holland, and discover coverage options you can tailor to your priorities and budget. To learn more about your coverage options, call Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3745.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Life insurance issued by Farmers New World Life Insurance Company, Bellevue, Washington. Industry research conducted by Lima, and Life Happens in 2021.
8 minutes remaining in this ball game. Atoka with a big lead, 37-24 against the Silo Lady Rebels. And it's the final 8 minutes of play, and the Lady Cats will have the basketball to start things off here in the fourth. Up by 13, Campbell hitting a big 3 there at the end of that third quarter. Back into the game.
Lady Cats still bringing the high defensive pressure to the Rebels and just not letting up.
And out on Silo.
Yep.
They got both Hayden and Hadley into the game. And a 3-point shot, no good by Hadley. Now Hayden back out to Shields. Good ball movement here by the Lady Cats. Hey, Silo's defense has not been any kind of joke. Shields on the 3-point shot, no good. And now we got a tie-up. Oh, we got a foul.
Who was that foul on?
Well, we're going to call it against Kirsten Powell. Good break of the press by Silo as Hendricks moves the ball up the floor past the century mark. Swing pass from right to left, but now a three-point shot back of the rim, no good. Campbell on the rebound, and now Campbell pushing the floor for the Lady Cats. Kicks it out to her sister. Swing pass, tipped, back to Whitmore. Good ball movement, and Whitmore steps up, three-point shot.
There it is.
Money.
That was on the money by Schultz.
I'm impressed with Whitmore, too. She works so hard, especially on the defensive side. She's a good teammate. She's very aggressive. She's not very big, but she plays big.
Whitmore is definitely a wiry. She's definitely got to go on.
She is, man. She is very wiry.
And quick. Oh, she's got speed.
That's what I think Silo and Atoka are like doing good on, is their movement, their speed, everything.
I agree with that.
Now the free throw attempt. A 15-point lead, too, which is not the largest, but a good size lead as Clark knocks down first free throw attempt. And we have a lane violation, yes.
Lady Rebels get another attempt after the lane violation.
And officially, she knocks down both. 14-point lead for the Lady Cats. Whitmore. Campbell. Underneath. Powell makes a move. Oh, defender falling down. She should have gone back up with it. Campbell turns around, takes the jumper, no good. And we're going to get a foul here. He called it on 21. There's not a 21 out there.
Don't see that.
Calling it against Kirsten Powell.
He probably meant 22.
22?
Yeah, he meant 22, but he called it on 21. The only 21 that's out there is for Silo. That's why I was confused. Clark steps up from the free throw line, from the rim, no good on the shot. Atoka picks up the rebound. Whitmore. Back out Campbell, 5:50 remaining in the game. Campbell picks up her dribble. Shields comes in to help. Underneath Brower, can't get her hands on it, but Hill picks up the arid pass.
Hill with a good recovery on that one.
Good defense here by Silo. They're playing Atoka tight right now. Trailing by 14.
So even on this defensive game for both sides.
They got to play with some sort of urgency.
Campbell going
here
up in the paint with the bucket and a shot on the free throw line.
Seven points in the game for Hadley Campbell. What a game.
What a game.
What a game.
What a game. I love games like this.
Toka's done all the little things in this game tonight right as well. You know, they haven't excelled in the rebounding category necessarily, but they've done all the little things outside of that have helped them through this game. And, of course, hitting some big shots, being able to answer a couple of threes here tonight has been huge. And Hendricks looking to drive back out to Atwood, who now gets a hand on the basketball as Campbell knocks the basketball up, forces the pass. Clark being guarded by Shields, picks up the dribble, and we got a tie-up.
That's that, is it Washington?
No, that's Shields.
Shields, excuse me. Definitely with that aggression going after the basketball. That's that defensive behavior we've seen all first half.
Atoka has really stepped up their offense and defense. I don't know what happened, but
coaching.
Coaching. Can he get a little bit of a halftime break?
Coaching and breathers. Atwood, 3. This one is good.
That was a nice shot by Atwood on that three-point range bucket. It was great.
8 points in the board.
Cats got him caught in the corner. We have a timeout for the Lady Rebels.
43-29. I don't think we're going to see J-Race tie come off tonight, but we've got more coming up. Atoka on top with 4:28 remaining. We'll take a break as well and be right back on the Ion Sports Network.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
Since 1971, Westside Family Dentistry has been committed to enhancing the natural beauty and function of your smile while improving your oral and overall health. Using state-of-the-art technology, our friendly staff will take care of all your needs, from routine care, crown and bridge, implants, and even orthodontics, including Invisalign. Westside Family Dentistry is the premier choice to create beautiful, healthy smiles for the whole family.
4:28 remaining in this game. We've got the boys game coming up next. Atoka versus Silo in that boys matchup. 43-29 is our score in this one. The Lady Cats on top of the Lady Rebels, the number 19th ranked team in Class 3A. 3-point shot off the mark by Silo. The ball goes out of bounds and will go in the direction of the Atoka Lady Cats. Your video presentation brought to you by Ameristate Bank tonight.
Thank you, Ameristate Bank. Wonderful people down there.
Campbell driving, and it's fouled.
Campbell sure has had a lot of grit driving into the paint this game. I believe this is, to me, compared to the Classic to here, she has turned up the heat on that.
By the way, shout out to Braxton O'Brien on the broadcast today, our 8th grade student helping out with the broadcast. He's going to be taking photos and things, I believe, in the next game. But your very first radio broadcast, so fist pump right here to my boy Braxton O'Brien.
He's doing great.
He has been very good. Campbell with the free throws and knocks down both. Nine points in the game
Cats
for Campbell.
Got the Rebels in the coffin corner with this press here. Rebels finally able to swing it around to the perimeter with a shot and a bucket. Who was that?
Gardner.
Gardner with the 3.
It's her first bucket of the night. She cuts the lead back to 13. As Brower kicks it out to Shields, who will set up top of the A on the floor near half court. Back to Campbell, looking to go underneath. And
that over-the-shoulder pass was just a little bit too much for Campbell to pull down.
It was a good look.
Yes, it was.
A little bit too hard of a pass because Brower was getting kind of pushed a little bit and wasn't able to adjust and make that catch.
Some timing.
I think if you time that a little bit better, that's there all night long.
Lady Rebels crossing the timeline at the top of the key, crossing over, losing control of the ball. With a half-paint drive and a shot with the foul. Bucket with the he got that.
Created contact about 8 feet from the bucket. Gets the contact, hits the shot, and now is at the free throw line for an and-one opportunity and 8 points in the game. Kinley Pierce. Tell you what, though, Miranda Brower, sign her up for the football team.
No kidding.
Because she's got the best hands I've seen in a while.
Well, Lady Rebels not backing down from the game yet. They are not done with this ball game.
Somebody go put Brower at wide receiver.
Put some pads on that girl. Lady Cats Hill at the top of the key, working the ball. Not Hill, I'm sorry. I cannot see those numbers running this monitor. You're going to have to help me out on them.
Brower out to Campbell. Campbell is fouled underneath the basket. 2:52 remaining in this game. It's a 10-point lead. Listen, Silo has come back in this ball game to cut it to within 10.
Yeah.
They were trailing by as much as 17 at one point in this second half.
Like you said, all it takes is a little breather, and then
Campbell has knocked 3 of her 3 free throws down here.
Made this last bucket. Let's see what she does here.
And Hadley Campbell knocks down another one, and she is your leading scorer tonight with 11 points. Miranda Brower's got 10. Kaylee Washington has 6. Silo looking to drive inside, back of the rim, no good. Second chance opportunity, and Atwood with another 3.
Atwood in the range for that one. That was spicy on that.
That is her third 3 of the game.
English on it, yeah. Oh.
And she is tied for the leading scorer in tonight's game with Hadley Campbell in 11 points. 3 of those coming off of 3-pointers, and she has just been phenomenal. She cuts the lead back down to within 9. It's a single-digit lead after Atoka led by as much as 17, and now that tie may be coming off here for J-Ray at some point.
Yeah, it's up. The temperature's rising, I think.
He doesn't really look that mad down there.
No,
we're making it sound a lot worse than it is.
No, he's definitely even keel.
Brower back out to Shields. Sets up top of the A near half court. Underneath, Brower grabs it, swings it through to Shields, and a 3-point shot. And razzle-dazzle, Shields knocks down a big 3.
That tore the net in half on that shot. That was a great shot from that corner pocket. Lady Rebels up the court.
8 points in the game for Shields, and a turnover as Brower, with under 2 minutes to go, kicks it out to Washington, underneath into Campbell, and this one goes out of bounds.
We've just seen that so many times. Probably the third, fourth time this game that we're taking advantage of that backside, but just the pass is just a little bit too ill-timed. Lady Rebels.
Atwood, you can't leave her open. She has been hitting daggers from downtown all night. And now Clark drives. Probably should have looked at the rim, but turns back behind her. And a clean swipe. I think J.C. Webb wanted a foul there. And I don't disagree with her. I felt there may have been a little bit of contact.
Substitutes for the Lady Cats coming in here. Williams, Hill is coming in. Campbell and Brewer.
Campbell and
Brower.
And now Shields down the floor. Silo with the basketball. 50-38. Atoka on top with 1:15 remaining. And a pass looking to go down low for the outstretched arms of number 11, Brooklyn Redwine. And it goes out of bounds, and now here comes the pressure defense by Silo. They're going to try to press full court as Hill's got it. Back out to Shields, who is just going to drive through the press, and that's one thing that you got to love about what Shields and Washington capable of doing with the basketball in their heads, as well as Whitmore. And a nice shot there by Eden Ease underneath the basket for her first bucket of the night. But Atoka does so well driving against the press. They don't stop, they don't pick up their dribble, and they keep their offensive line with that ability. And now Whitmore picks up the rebound. Here comes the speed.
Whitmore right down the sideline here.
Kick out, Hill, back to Whitmore. Top of the A, and out to Washington. They're gonna hold on to the basketball. No need to rush. And Washington gets the easy lay-in as she's got 8 points with 24 seconds remaining. Atoka Lady Cats will go on to win this ball game big, 54-38.
19 seconds left in the ball game here.
It's not their biggest lead of the night, but it's big enough. 16 points is what Atoka and the Lady Cats are ahead against Silo right now And a missed shot, Hill will grab it, and Atoka can just wind down the clock with a final of 54-38. Great game by the Atoka Lady Cats. We've got the boys game coming up next. We'll have our stats. We'll have our pregame show coming in just a few moments. But your Atoka Lady Cats defeat the number 19th ranked team in Class 3A, Silo, by a total of 16 points tonight with a final of 54-38. We'll be right back for our crew here, Michael Gabbard, Braxton O'Brien, and Steve Welch for our post-game coverage.
Thank you for having me, by the way.
Yeah, man.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their two daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
Since 1971, Westside Family Dentistry has been committed to enhancing the natural beauty and function of your smile while improving your oral and overall health. Using state-of-the-art technology, our friendly staff will take care of all your needs, from routine care, crown and bridge, implants, and even orthodontics, including Invisalign. Westside Family Dentistry is the premier choice to create beautiful, healthy smiles for the whole family.
Welcome back into the Kelly Fieldhouse. An exciting first game tonight as the Atoka Lady Cats defeat Silo and the number 19th ranked team in Class 3A by a final of 54-38. And your leading scorers in tonight's game, Hadley Campbell came away with 11 points. Kaylee Washington was able to come away with 8 points tonight. They held her under double digits. It was great defense by Silo through the course of this game, but in the fourth quarter, Atoka was able to pull away as much as needed and got a huge win tonight on their home court.
Tell you what, the hats off to the Lady Rebels. They sure have. They stayed with Atoka every step of the way and did not back down every play from the defense. A lot of speed in their defense. Still, I feel like that they're just a hair faster than the Lady Cats. So really good basketball so far. Got about 7 minutes until the boys' game. We're looking into that right now. Mike, do you have anything for
the big difference in tonight's game? That Atoka was able to hit 5 threes.
Yeah.
Most of those coming in the second half. They didn't have a lot in the first half. They were able to wrangle in some threes and finish the game with 5 total. As your leading scorer, your leading scores again tonight is led by Hadley Campbell, who had a 1-3 in tonight's ball game, but 8 points on the board for Carrie Shields as well. Kirsten Powell had 2 points tonight, 8 for Washington again. Hayden Campbell had 5 and 3 points for Shasta Whitmore, who also hit a 3-pointer there in the fourth quarter. As far as your scoring for the Lady Rebels, 11 points on the board for Atwood. You had 3 for Harley Gardner, who was held tonight. Camry Hendricks had 7 in tonight's game. And then you had 8 points for Kinley Pierce. As far as everybody else, Brooklyn Redwine was able to hit a 3, but not a lot of 3-point production. Well, I say not a lot. They had 5 as well, but most of those coming in the first half. and Atoka was able to pull away big. Defense
Yes.
was the story of that game for the Atoka Lady Cats.
Yes, it was. The really strong defense, full court press defense, both sides. The Lady Cats having a strong presence as the ball crossed the timeline in those coffin corners. They just had them pinned so many times. But, man, what a good ball game.
I'm sure we'll have Coach Jay Ray up here in the booth at some point to discuss the outcome of that game. A big win against the Silo Lady Rebels, the number 19th ranked team in Class 3A. And now it's time for our boys matchup tonight as the Wampus Cats looking to take on Silo again in the boys side of the bracket. This one should be entertaining for at least someone, as Silo coming into this game 9-9 on the year, led by one of Southeastern Oklahoma State University's all-time greats at basketball in Adam Dorsky. I had a chance to see some of his games. He is a great coach. This time last year, he was overseas playing professional basketball, and he's now your coach for the Silo Rebels. So more to come on that here in just a bit. We'll take a break. It is the Ion Sports Network on KHKC 102.1 FM, The Brand.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, they use advanced technology such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big, and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Welcome back to the Ion Sports Network, live from the Kelly Fieldhouse. Michael Gabbard, Steve Welch on the broadcast for tonight's Wampus Cat basketball games, as the Lady Cats just won, and now the boys are in turn trying to get their first win of the year. They come into this game 0-16 as Silo, they've come to this game at 9-9 on the year. They've overachieved for the most part under Dworsky, who, again, was playing pro basketball in Europe this time last year. Very young overall, and they seem to struggle to score at times with inconsistency, talking about the Silo Rebels, but a matchup that they probably feel comfortable against a team that still hasn't been able to get over the hump in the Atoka Wampus Cats offensively, as Silo coming into this game probably with the edge as we start things off. Sulphur was about the only team they had played that they had really no chance to win against, but at the same token, Silo has been extremely good. You'll have Roberts as the leading scorer, and about 11 points a game, but 7 different guys for this Silo team have led in scoring at various times this season, so it'll be interesting to see who that guy will step up tonight here against your Atoka Wampus Cats. Mendenhall averages about 8 points. Danker's got about 8 points, and Beecham's got 6 in the game as well, or in on the season average. Nerfer is kind of a human wrecking ball off the bench, but it should be an interesting matchup. Atoka really needing to get their first win. They do not want to start this season off 0-17.
Yeah.
So we've got
definitely looking at Silo having a very deep bench here with 16 players, Atoka having 10 players. So they got a deep bench, and that means a lot of fresh players coming in the game at rotation. So
we're going to have our starting lineups coming up. And after the starting lineups and at the tip of the game, we're going to have our head coach, Jay Ray, on the broadcast as we'll talk about the impressive win, 54-38, which was just a dominant performance, especially there in the fourth quarter, knocking down threes, creating turnovers. Points off of turnovers were huge in that fourth quarter with the pull-away victory. Again, 54-38 was that final.
Yes, proud of my girls. That was a big night defensively.
So let's get to our starting lineups here for both of the programs as Silo coming in, again, 9-9 on the year, and Atoka looking for their first win of the season, hoping to do that tonight on their home floor. For your Silo Rebels, your starting lineup will be number 4, Cash Danker. Number 13, Barrett Snap. Hayden Roberts will also get the start here tonight. Sam Mendenhall. And number 33, Blaine Beecham. Beecham, our announcer got that name wrong. That's okay. It's a hard name to pronounce.
Wait till you're called to announce.
No thank yous. They barely, I don't even know why they let me on the radio, to be honest with you.
Just let anybody in here.
Anybody could do this job. I think our 8th grader that was joined with us earlier could do my job. All right, here's your starting lineup for the Atoka Wampus Cats on their home floor here at the Kelly Fieldhouse. We're going to turn up our PA.
A senior, number 12, Shiv Gauki. A senior, number 23, L.J. Lefebvre. A senior, number 11, Jeff Wilkins. And a senior, number 10, Owen Jackson.
All right, we got a little bit of a change in our starting lineups tonight. We knew it was going to be a game time decision, so you'll have number 10, Willie Jackson, coming in to start. Jake Wilkins, number 23, L.J. Lefebvre's. You'll have Shiv Gandhi getting the start tonight, and then Chris Washington as we get ready to set for the tip of tonight's game and final broadcast of the night. As Jackson will be up top and center against Hayden Roberts to get things started off. And Atoka will come down with the basketball, and Washington will set up the offense. Coach Jay Ray, you didn't lose your tie tonight.
No.
We have considered this a staple of the broadcast. We expect it now. Your daughter has posted that video to Facebook and has shared it. She loved it, but you didn't have to do it tonight. You had a pretty big win. Again, a 16-point victory, 54-38. What were some of the key moments you felt going into that fourth quarter that really helped you guys pull away in that victory?
Well, one big key, I don't know exactly how many minutes she played in the second half, but I'm going to say Kaylee Washington didn't play more than about 6 minutes in the second half because she was in foul trouble. And with her on the bench and us to not only maintain a lead but even increased it at a point, that's big for us. Other girls stepping up and getting scoring, and it just comes from our defense. When I first met the girls a year and a half ago, I told them it's going to start on the defensive end, and our defense carried us.
Only 8 points in the game. Obviously, again, out for most of the first half as a three is knocked down by Silo's Cash Danker. He's got the ability to go from deep at any moment. But obviously, with her being out, the big step for me in that game was the fill-in of Hadley Campbell on the offensive side. And I felt like Brower was a dominant force in that second half down low for the Atoka Lady Cats offensively.
Yes, we know, I mean, as coaching staff, we're aware that Hadley Campbell's got the capability of filling it up on a given night, and Miranda does too. A lot of people don't realize it, but Miranda does so much of the dirty work for us. She cleans stuff up and defensively helps, and then blocks out and rebounds, and usually guards the strongest girl on the other team almost every night, and just does all the dirty work. And a lot of it doesn't show up in the stat line.
What I feel is very impressive with Brower is her ability to get underneath the defense and pull down those offensive rebounds. Her positioning and how she positions herself underneath the block out is impressive. She, again, does a lot of dirty work, and I felt like that was a very key in that second half of taking away some of those second chance opportunities from Silo, but not just that, but getting second opportunities as well for the Atoka Lady Cats.
Absolutely. I know twice tonight that I saw Miranda, she couldn't quite get the rebound, and she tips it kind of out just to keep it alive. Once we come up with that, the other time it went out of bounds, which that's okay. It lets us set up our defense then. It's not them just grabbing it and running to the other end.
Shasta Whitmore, we've talked about her for a couple of weeks. She has the ability to really light things up from the three-point line. She kind of struggled here the last couple of weeks, but into the Wampus Cat Classic, she was able to knock down some big threes in one of those games, and she hit another three tonight. Do you want to try to get her going more from the three-point line during the first half of games?
We do, but also I talk to not just her, but all of them. We want good shots. I want you open and in rhythm. And my philosophy is, on the first pass, if you're open at three, you probably be open on the fifth or sixth or seventh pass.
Right.
And I want to be patient with the ball and get good to great shots.
Well, and I've noticed a lot with this offense that you're not necessarily going after the three-point shot. You're doing a lot more dribbling, driving, cuts to the basket. And I felt like Silo did a really good job of taking Kaylee Washington out of those cuts that you had a lot of success with, especially in the tournament.
Yes.
They took her out there in the first half.
Well, Coach Job does a good job, and we're pretty close to each other geographically, and so he knows us, and he gets film on us and does his job. I think a couple of the teams we played in the tournament may not have paid that close of attention to us that Coach Job would have done, and he had a good scout on us, and that one of our offense, that European ball screen offense we run, he had it scouted good. I could hear him yelling at his girls. He was telling them the right things to defend it. They just weren't quite getting where he wanted them to get. And so we stayed in it because they weren't listening to him. Now if they'd listened to him and got in that to defend it, we'd have got out of it quicker, but we were able to have success in it.
11-0 is the current score for the Atoka Wampus Cats as Silo has taken a big jump here early on. You've got a pretty hard schedule to round out the rest of the season. Coming up in a few days, on the 4th, actually a week from today, you'll have Holdenville, the number 11 ranked team in 3A. You just defeated the number 19th ranked team by 16 points. How does your confidence going into the next couple of games, as you got the number 11th ranked team and then the number 16th ranked team in Class 3A, Valiant?
Well, I hope our confidence is high. I told the girls today during our walkthrough, I said I was talking to another 3A coach yesterday morning, and he said, Coach, I saw your week last week. You went 1-3, but I also saw how you played, and I said, you know what, Coach? I said, I really feel we played our best week of basketball since I've been here last week.
Right.
But we went 1-3 because we're playing 3 ranked 4A teams and a 5A team.
Right.
But played really well. And I told the girls, I said, look, what we've got to do is maintain mental composure because we are playing good basketball. It is going to pay off. Yeah. And it showed tonight. Played a good Silo team that's ranked, and it paid off.
I had a chance to talk to a bunch of coaches, in the state of Oklahoma, especially. I'm in a group chat with a bunch of coaches out of the state of Oklahoma, and a lot of them said, how is Atoka 7-11 on the year. And I said, have you seen their schedule? And then they go and look at their, the games, and they go, wow, that's a really good basketball team. So at any point you guys could explode. And again, that schedule has just been ridiculous this season.
It has, and it doesn't get much easier.
No excuses. I mean, obviously, no excuses.
But we've got Valiant coming up, who's been ranked most of the year. We got Holdenville coming up, who's ranked. We've got Tishomingo coming up, who's been ranked most of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's not like we're going to close out with a bunch of patty cakes. I mean, it's still going to be tough, but we got to keep battling.
And here's the deal: you could probably end up pulling Kingston again in the district.
We absolutely could. I would really like to see someone else, and I don't want to speak for Coach Rumor at Kingston, but I think he may feel the same way.
Right.
I'd honestly, if I could pick, I'd say send me out of this area, send me northeast. I'm good with that. Get us away from these people that we see all the time.
If you're able to get that, I mean, heading into regionals, it may be a little bit easier of an onslaught, if you will. Not that it doesn't get harder in regional play, but at the same token, it gives you an opportunity to maybe play some teams that necessarily, weren't at the top of the record books in 3A.
Correct.
So,
and get out of this area people that's not used to seeing our defense.
Correct. So, good win here tonight, Coach. Again, a victory, 54-38. And you guys will go on to play Holdenville on the 4th of February. So that should be a really good game for you guys. And you break a 2-game losing skid where you played Medill and Durant, two very close teams. Medill, they've only lost one game all year, and that was to Durant, and they didn't even have their starting their main scorers. So,
and I believe, did we lose that one by 14, I think?
Yeah, but that was a lot closer than
I've had coaches ask, man, you played them within 14. How'd you do that? And I said, well, Coach, if you'll go back and look at the film.
Y'all were down by 4 at one point.
We were down by 3 going into the fourth quarter. And I told the and they're like, how did you play them that close? I said, my girls are playing ball.
They're playing ball.
They're playing ball, and that's my answer. And I told the girls today, against those teams last week, I said, but I specifically brought up Medill. I said, there was no secret sauce. I said, you played your game, which is defense. You talked, and you acted like a team and had each other's back out there. And when we do those things, good things happen.
Well, I appreciate you getting on to the broadcast tonight, Coach, and congratulations on the victory. The time came off with ease tonight. You're not wearing it at the moment, but you didn't have to throw it, so that's a good thing.
That is a good thing. Thank you, sir, for having me.
I appreciate your time as always.
All right, you guys have a good evening.
Thanks, Coach.
Our score 15-6 here with 3:03 remaining in the first as Atoka down at the moment, but we've got free throws coming up from Malachi Brooks, who has checked into the game. Didn't play a lot during the tournament. I don't know if it was injuries or what. I didn't get any kind of report on it, but he is back in the game for tonight, and he's got 2 free throw attempts coming up to try to cushion this deficit, if you will, that Silo has early against the Wampus Cats. It's a 9-point lead, and Malachi misses on the first.
Silo hitting 2 or 3 long-range three-pointers in this first half. First one to put points on the board with the field shot in the first quarter.
And now we've got a 3 on the way, no good. Picked up Ray Brooks, who looks like he is going to be a good talent for the Wampus Cats. 3-point shot by no good. And then LJ LaFavor coming in and doing the dirty work.
Great assist on that by LaFavor.
And we've got a quick foul called.
That'll put Silo on the line right there. Shooting foul.
In our video presentation, if you're listening to KHKC 102.1 FM, is brought to you by Ameristate Bank. All you have to do is just go to YouTube, Wampus Cats Atoka, to watch this game live. Go subscribe to our page.
Number 4, Cash Danker with the first bucket on this. See if he hits his second, and he does.
He's got 5 here in this first quarter of action. 2:30 remaining in the first quarter. 17-18 is the score. Silo on top. And Atoka trying to make a comeback as LJ LaFavor falls to the floor and gets called for a travel.
Big still thank you to AmeriState Bank and all of our local Atoka area businesses. Thank you so much for sponsoring this broadcast. The Ion Sports Network and 102.1 KHKC, the Brands.
And thank you to Atoka Public Schools
Yes,
for
thank you, APS.
making my life easy.
Right.
I didn't have to do hardly anything today.
Oh, you did.
Just show up and look pretty. That's all I do. Nobody will agree with me on that. Okay, 1:55 remaining.
Tell by the silence.
Awkward silence here. 3-point shots off the mark, no good. And Atoka picks up the rebound in transition as Harper loses the basketball. And now Silo going the opposite direction. The right-handed lay-in creates the contact but does not draw the foul. And Sam Mendenhall will get the bucket to go up 19-8. Atoka driving. Harper picks up the dribble. Back out to Brooks. Now out to Jackson. 3-point shot is good.
That corner pocket shot can be very deadly if you don't have coverage out there from the baseline.
Silo leading by 8 with 1:11 remaining on the clock. Swing pass from left to right. Up top into the hands. I don't have number 2 on my roster.
Oh, yeah.
And now we've got a 3-point shot and a foul underneath.
Martin Kason Proctor showing some defensive paint pressure here.
Look at that roster
for the
real quick.
Silo Rebels.
Number 2 is Warner Bradley.
And number 12, Doc Nuffer. A lot of height, size, presence in the paint there for the Rebels. Wampus Cats.
38 seconds, Harper. Back out, Malachi.
Saxon had an attempt from the elbow there.
I've got both my kids here. Both of my older kids, if you will.
Welcome, kids.
And they are driving me bonkers tonight. I'm trying to do a broadcast and dad at the same time.
Number 12, Doc Nuffer with his first bucket make.
I should have brought the shock collars.
Oh, yeah. Proximity alerts.
Yeah.
I have 4 kiddos, so it's...
Oh, wait. Every parent owns shock collars. What are you? Misses on the second, Doc Nuffer. And now Malachi driving baseline
with a hard drive.
And gets fouled.
Foul on the floor there for the Wampus Cats against the Silo Rebels.
Malachi Brooks, by the way, just a junior. He's going to be a big threat next year.
He will.
For the Wampus Cats, as hopefully that offense will be lighting it up next season. Kind of a struggle this year, but he made plays when needed to, and he's an excellent basketball player as well. Jackson for another three.
With the bucket.
And let me tell you something about Willie Jackson. He's got 6 points, 2 threes in the game, but I lived right next door to him for a couple of years, and that boy sat outside and shot hoops all day and night.
Deep desire here. Foul for Atoka Wampus Cats, number 34, John Poling.
Atoka trailed by as much as 11. They trail currently by 6. It's 20-14 with just 4-3 remaining in the first quarter.
That's 34 Ray Brooks on that foul. Sorry.
Warren Bradley misses on the first free throw attempt.
That's where it all starts, is shooting ball, shooting hoops day and night at the house or at the park. That's where they catch the fever.
Second free throw attempt is off as well. And now the deep 3 off the backboard to end the first quarter of play. And Atoka keeping it close here in the first, down by 6. Still plenty of time to go as we head into our second quarter of action on the Ion Sports Network. We'll be right back here on KHKC 102.1 FM, The Brand.
AmeriState Bank has been serving southeastern Oklahoma and North Texas for over 100 years. All of our products and services are available both online and in person, serving you in a friendly and professional atmosphere. At AmeriState Bank, you're more than a customer. You're a neighbor and a friend. From checking accounts to real estate loans, we've got you covered. We have 5 locations to serve you in Atoka, Antlers, Hugo, Tishomingo, and Sherman, Texas. Call, come by, or visit our website today at AmeriStateBank.com. AmeriState Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons, proudly supporting all our local athletes.
Start of the second quarter of action. Michael Gabbard, Steve Welch on tonight's broadcast of Atoka Wampus Cat basketball at the Kelly Fieldhouse. Silo in town tonight, and they lead 20-14. The Atoka Lady Cats getting a win earlier against the number 19th ranked team, Silo, in Class 3A. A three-point shot from the corner, and this one is good. Blaine Beecham.
Great shot by the Rebels.
Atoka trailing by 9 after the three-point shot. Driving in, Lyons makes a great move to the basket, but can't hit the left-handed lay-in. And now in transition, Silo going the other direction, sliding around on the floor and able to grab his dribble is Barrett Snap.
It's a pivot recovery right there for the Rebels. That was a pretty good recovery. Still dribbling on the process.
Mendenhall, good cut, good pass down low, and able to knock down the shot in traffic as Mendenhall with 4 points in tonight's game, both of them coming by way of heavy traffic in the face. He's yet to receive that foul call. Malachi missing a shot. And Washington grabbing it before he can go out of bounds. And now Malachi driving back inside. Bounce pass, and Atoka loses the basketball out of bounds.
Washington with the attempt at the recovery there, just couldn't stay off that line. Rebels take over with a throw in here. Number 13, Barnett Snap with a throw in.
Atoka trailing by 11.
Rebels the top of the key, swinging it to the right.
Looking to go underneath the Mendenhall. Rolls around the rim. Harper grabs the rebound. A very good freshman here for the Atoka Wampus Cats. Love seeing the young guys get experience. LJ LaFavor's one of the older Cats here on this Wampus Cat squad. He's got the ability to knock down that three-point shot. Look at the shoes, by the way. The pink, bright pink shoes.
Bright pink.
These things are baller. Washington underneath needs help. And Jackson already hit 2 threes. He'll drive in, and he'll knock down the shot as he gets that little Euro step underneath the right-hand side of the basket. And Jackson's got 8 points here in the second.
Favor with a nice drive in and layup there. Window that they just needed to get the job done.
25-16. 5:34 remaining. Looking to drive inside, and the shot's no good. Washington on the move. Drives, kicks out. LaFavors for 3, air ball. And now, three-point shot by Silo, no good. Back out, LaFavors.
LaFavor again with a hook layup there. Nice baseline drive. Rebels, top of the key, bringing it around to the right. Driving into the paint, and looks like a floor foul against Washington there. They called that a shooting foul. I didn't realize that.
It's been a rough season if you're a Wampus Cat basketball fan. Again, been more than 50 years since the Wampus Cats have been 0-16 at this point in the season. Atoka's trying to avoid, but they've had some good moments this year. And talking with the team during the Wampus Cat Classics, they said that they feel more like a team now than they did at the beginning of the year. They feel like things are starting to really, come forth. They feel like they've got great opportunities moving forward into next year. And, the season's not over yet. There's still time to improve. And I feel like they have in a lot of areas offensively this season. Driving baseline, kick out, and then Kaiser Mullins on the three-point shot, no good. He's helped out on the broadcast during the Wampus Cat tournament. And now driving, and a foul called against the offense. And another big play here by Jackson, who is just having an outstanding night offensively and defensively here for the Wampus Cats.
Camp in for Lions here for the Wampus Cats. Definitely a lot more unity in the team than I've seen since before and right during the Classic up to now.
Gandhi passes it out to LaFavors, who takes the three-point shot, misses. Gandhi picks up the rebound, back out to Jackson, double team, kick out top to LaFavors. Kaiser Mullins rolling around, Jackson driving in, and we've got a foul called against Silo.
Drawing the shooting foul for the Wampus Cats is number 10, Jackson. Putting him on the line. We've got seniors, all seniors for the starting lineup here. A little bit of an older team under Coach Ackerman.
Jackson will miss on his first free throw attempt. And Jackson will miss on the second.
Mullins drawing the foul that time, or out of bounds, sorry.
You were hoping to use those free throws to cut the lead back to just 5.
I've said it during the girls' game. I'll say it again. It's a free throw hinging game.
Hayden Roberts
with
on the fadeaway shot.
Yep. Great shot on that one.
Lead is back up to 9. LaFavors, right side of the floor, out to Kaiser Mullins.
3:30 left in the ball game, or first half, excuse me.
Washington takes a 3, back of the rim, no good. Picked up on the rebound by Beecham. Or I'm not Beecham, I'm sorry, that's Mendenhall. Driving down from coast to coast, and that one is up and in for Hayden Roberts. An 11-point lead now for Silo on Atoka's home floor.
Wampus Cats trying to set up for their play and move the ball around.
Another wow on the three-point shot. The trifecta by Willie Jackson. Man, he's got 3 threes in this first half.
Yeah,
I mean, he has been a solid help with 11 points here.
It's on fire for sure so far. Roberts misses his first attempt there for the Rebels, and we got some subs in for the Wampus Cats. Got number 4, Camp, coming in. Brooks.
Jake Wilkins still in there with Gandhi.
Makes the second attempt there.
Malachi back out to Wilkins. Good ball movement here by the Wampus Cats. Wilkins looking to drive, kick back out to Brooks. LaFavors. Back to Malachi.
Malachi losing control over it. Rebels knocking it out of bounds. Wampus Cats still keep the possession there for the throw-in. LaFavor will be tossing the ball in for the Wampus Cats.
Here's the inbound pass from LaFavors out to Malachi Brooks. A loose basketball, and Danker's able to pick it up. Heads down the opposite side of the floor, and we've got a foul called against Camp. 9-point game. Silo on top. 2:14 remaining.
Still a lot of basketball left in this game, and still in this first half just as close as the girls' game was earlier. So
plenty of time, like you said.
Plenty of time.
So he's just going to have to figure out how to get some additional rebounds. We got an offensive foul called, and I'm throwing trash over here at Steve Welch now. we got water bottles flying from the sky.
That's a sign we need to clean up our work area, I believe.
It's a sign that we've been in our work area too much.
Well, I put the cot away earlier, so I think we're okay. Wampus Cats with the accidental throwaway. A turnover.
We really have slept up here for the last week.
Indeed. I put some hours up here. Not complaining at all. Love the work.
No, but I mean, you do hog the blanket a lot, and that's kind of discouraging. But
I'm the taller one, okay? Don't judge me.
Good ball movement here by Silo. Looking to go outside. Ball movement has been phenomenal. The three-point shot, however, off the mark. Wilkins on the rebound. 1:34 remaining in the first half of play. Wilkins, right side of the floor. Back out to LaFavors, who will set up the offense. Back up to Wilkie. You got Shiv Gandhi and Blaine Beecham running into each other's faces.
Brooks with the rebound. Pass. Shot and a miss. Rebels with the rebound.
Looks like Beecham's got a little blood coming from his nose. Out on the floor. Underneath, the pass was beautifully set inside. And the shot.
Beecham really did that contact underneath in that paint earlier. That was, basketball can be a contact sport. That's just how it goes.
3 points on the game for Nuffer. Under a minute to go. An 11-point lead here for Silo. They've kept it right around the same. Atoka's kept it within the distance, but they just haven't been able to creep in since that moment that they trailed by 6 in the first quarter. Driving inside, we've got a foul called against, I believe, Harper. And that will send Hayden Roberts to the line. He's got 5 points in the game, but he is 1 for 2 at the free throw line, so this is his second opportunity at the charity strike tonight.
11-point lead for the Silo Rebels here. 27 seconds left in the first half. We'll see our first free throw attempt. Mr. Roberts. Bounce off the front of the rim. Got some subs in. Number 34, Mr. Ray Brooks into the ball game for Mr. Camp.
.27 seconds, as you state. Left to go here in the first half. And Hayden Roberts is 2 of 4 from the charity stripe tonight.
Still another point that the free throws pay off.
Figure
comes to the lead.
Atoka will go for that last shot here with 10 seconds remaining. Gandhi looking to drive, kicks back out to Wilkie, and the ball goes out of bounds. No, it's saved, but then into the hands of Silo, going coast inside, and the shot is good at the buzzer for Jory Allen, his first basket of the night, and Silo goes on top, 35-21 at the break. So the Wampus Cats are trailing in this one. We'll have stats and info coming up for our halftime show in just a few minutes after we hear a word from a few of our local sponsors.
45% of people put off buying life insurance according to industry research. Insuring yourself and your family can help you be more prepared in the event of an illness or a tragic accident. Call your local farmer's agent, Lucinda Holland, and discover coverage options you can tailor to your priorities and budget. To learn more about your coverage options, call Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3745.
We are farmers.
Life insurance issued by Farmers New World Life Insurance Company, Bellevue, Washington. Industry research conducted by Lima, and Life Happens in 2021.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
AmeriState Bank has been serving southeastern Oklahoma and North Texas for over 100 years. All of our products and services are available both online and in person, serving you in a friendly and professional atmosphere. At AmeriState Bank, you're more than a customer, you're a neighbor and a friend. From checking accounts to real estate loans, we've got you covered. We have 5 locations to serve you in Atoka, Antlers, Hugo, Tishomingo, and Sherman, Texas. Call, come by, or visit our website today at AmeriStateBank.com. AmeriState Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Welcome in. It's KHKC 1021 FM. The brand, it's the Ion Sports Network. If you are listening to the radio broadcast tonight, you can view this game from Wampus Cats Atoka on YouTube. Your video presentation brought to you by AmeriState Bank. On the go and informed, that is banking with AmeriState Bank's mobile app. You can download it today and handle your banking needs from your own phone with ease. And trust me, it works. I used it this morning to transfer money from one of my AmeriState accounts into someone else's AmeriState account.
How about that?
And I didn't have to go down to the bank to do it.
Isn't
so that was
wonderful?
Very nice.
Wonderful technology we have nowadays. And thank you for AmeriState for bringing that technology to customers and to our broadcast. It's such a great thing.
Well, Atoka trails by 14. We're not talking about the golf course tonight. We're talking about basketball here at the Kelly Fieldhouse.
Yeah.
As it's been kind of a up and down night for the Atoka Wampus Cats. They were able to get to within 6 at one point in that first half of play, but for the most part, they trailed by 11. They go into the halftime trailing by 14. And we kind of talked about it during the break about what Atoka needs to do to get back into this ball game. And we feel like on the defensive side, they've played well, but finding better open opportunities on the offensive side has really got to step up here in the second half.
Yeah, definitely being way too anxious to drive to the basket and not working the ball around the perimeter enough, and even stabbing into the inside, kick it back out, moving the defense where they want them. It's not played in the Wampus Cats' favor here tonight. It's been some tough offensive work and a lot of little mistakes, a lot of bad passes, some simple stuff that I always say, and from a coach's perspective, is how do you eliminate your mistakes? If you can cut your mistakes in half as a goal, how much more points would you gain for the game?
Right. Looking at this season, Atoka started off with a loss against Kingston, a very good basketball team, FYI, and Calera, another really good basketball team. Their closest games this year has been Calera and Vian back on the 18th. Other than that, it's been games where they've lost by 25 or more.
Yeah.
And obviously it's not what you like to see, but again, we talked to a few of the Wampus Cats. They've got a lot of talent. They feel like they're playing better as a team now than they have. And so far tonight, this game is still in reach.
It is.
14-point deficit can easily be overcome
very quickly.
In the second half. As we look at points, it was a big first half for Willie Jackson. He's got 11 points in the game. Made a couple of really big defensive stands where he created a couple of offensive turnovers against Silo. And then everybody else right now just trying to find those points. You got 2 points on the board for Lefevre. You got 2 for Washington. You've got 1 for Michael Harper off of a free throw, but Malachi Brooks with 2 points. But nobody really else offensively has stepped up for the Wampus Cats. Maybe we find ourselves in a different offensive stance to get some of those guys like L.J. Lefevre or Wilkins going from the three-point line.
Yeah, you've got to open up windows for the players that are hot. allow them an opportunity, give them an opportunity to get set, to get those buckets you need. Your range shooters, your people that drive to the paint, if they have it going on, capitalize on what's going good and do it better in the next half.
You know, we've got 5 minutes, 30 seconds before the start, and both of the teams are already out on the court shooting, getting ready for the second half. We don't see that a lot in high school basketball. Typically, you're still in the locker room right now, so I'm sure shooting is a big emphasis moving into the second half for both of these two teams.
And boy, what a different nature of defensive work from the girls' game to the boys' game. Looking at the score, I mean, halftime this is high. The girls' game was barely even in the double digits at half. I don't know if we were in there when we started the second half. You know, you can tell a defensive game how it is by looking at the score at the end and even at the first half of how the defense is like.
Again, it's a 14-point deficit for the Atoka Wampus Cats right now as we get ready and set for the second half. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have more in-depth analysis, if you will, from the guys here in the box. Michael Gabbard, Steve Welch, live from the Kelly Fieldhouse in Atoka as they take on Silo, trailing at the break. We'll be right back.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
AmeriState Bank has been serving southeastern Oklahoma and North Texas for over 100 years. All of our products and services are available both online and in person, serving you in a friendly and professional atmosphere. At AmeriState Bank, you're more than a customer. You're a neighbor and a friend. From checking accounts to real estate loans, we've got you covered. We have 5 locations to serve you in Atoka, Antlers, Hugo, Tishomingo, and Sherman, Texas. Call, come by, or visit our website today at AmeriStateBank.com. AmeriState Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons proudly supporting all our local athletes.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
At D&H Tires, all they do is rims and tires. That means when you buy from D&H, you're getting the best deal from experts that know. Cars, trucks, SUVs, even ag equipment. If it needs rubber to roll, then you need D&H Tires. The best deals on tires and rims in Atoka and Cole County. So hurry into D&H Tires, 309 South Mississippi in Atoka, and follow D&H Tire on Facebook for their ever-changing specials. D&H Tires, tires for everyone's budget.
Ritter Express Pharmacy in Atoka has been serving as your local hometown team. Since 1972, the Ritter family has been dedicated to your health and well-being. Now with the third generations in pharmacy school and medical school, they are continuing to strive to bring the latest in healthcare innovation to our community. They understand life is busy and have 2 convenient drive-through windows and are well known for their fast and friendly service. Ritter Express Pharmacy is very appreciative of the support of the community over the last 50 years and will continue to work hard and evolve to earn your business. If you need free delivery, a vaccination, a wheelchair, a brace, specialty compounding, a unique request, or just good medical advice you can trust from people that care and are invested in the community, then Ritter Express Pharmacy has you covered. Choose Ritter Express Pharmacy. Experience the personalized care you deserve. Ritter Express Pharmacy is your trusted partner in health.
Welcome back into the Kelly Fieldhouse as we are live, and it's 35-21 with 8 minutes on the clock, heading into the third quarter of action, and we've had a pretty good game so far. The Wampus Cats, they do trail by 14, but as we head into the second half, it's anybody's ball game, and the Wampus Cats have the basketball now as Washington will set up. Here comes the pick from Gandhi from behind. Washington driving down, and the ball is blocked. Silo's got the basketball back into the hands, three-point shot, and they start off with a dagger from Roberts. He's got 9 points in the ball game.
Oh, that's a force right there, a force to be reckoned with for sure, coming from Roberts at the Rivals.
Now it's a 17-point lead to start things off. Three-point shot, and the answer unable by LaFavors, and the rebound is picked up by Sam Mendenhall.
If the Wampus Cats want to stay in this game, they've got to start buckling down on both sides of the ball.
Gandhi's got it.
Gandhi's
He's in transition between two defenders, and he knocks down the shot.
Great roll up. Long pass down range for the Rebels here.
From the right-hand side of the floor, and now Silo trying to answer that one as Jackson comes away with the rebound. We have called a lot of basketball games since Thursday.
Yeah. I've lost count. I think we're at 15 or 16.
I spent the first 2 days without a voice to start this week off. My voice started to come back this morning, but has now since left the building.
You have to start calling it in Morse code.
If Jackson misses the lay-in, it was contested shot. Mendenhall's got the basketball, and now a deep three-point shot, no good by Cash Danker. He did hit a three there in the first half. He's got 5 points. Jackson out to LaFavor. Cut. Here comes by Wilkins, and the shot is blocked. Wilkins wanted the foul, did not get it, and now driving coast to coast, and foul on the Wampus Cats.
LaFavor with that foul there. That didn't really look like a very good foul. I'm going to be honest with you.
They called the foul on that end, but they didn't call the foul on the Atoka's end when Wilkins clearly was hit in the arm when that ball went free.
Yeah, it's a little interesting.
Now the free throw.
Snap. Is that snap for his bucket on that one? Yeah, that's.
Yep, Barrett snap.
Second attempt here.
And Snap knocks down both. 6:21 remaining here in the third.
Rebels with the man-to-man full court press here coming up.
Jackson pops it out to Wilkie. Wilkie loses the basketball. It slides out of bounds. It'll be Atoka's basketball still. 39-23. A 16-point lead for Silo. And again, still plenty of time in this ball game. Wilkins looks to drive, spins around. Nice move to the basket. It was a right-handed lay-in from the left-hand side off the spin move, and Wilkins is able to knock down his first shot of the day. Inside, and a nice bucket in a strong finish by Hayden Roberts with 11 points and an and-one opportunity coming up as the Wampus Cats fouled him on the shot.
Shooting foul here for Roberts. We got substitutes in for the Wampus Cats. Harper in for Washington.
And the and one is good.
Rebels doing pretty well, it seems like, on their free throw game tonight here, at least in the second half.
And we got to travel.
Traveling on Harper.
Yeah, this is a young team. You got seniors, Willie Jackson, Creed, Jake Wilkins, Jaden Lyons, LJ LaFavors, Chris Washington, but got a lot of young guys for next year that they believe has a lot of talent.
Jackson with a nice bucket there. Alley-oop pass. Rebels have ball top of the key.
13 points in the game for Jackson, by the way. He leads all scorers tonight.
Pretty solid game for that guy.
Right side of the floor is Silo driving baseline. It's taken away by Harper, who's looking down to pass
long pass
deep down into Jackson, out to Wilkins, who drives on the Euro step, misses the shot, and the rebound picked up by Blaine Beecham. Snap. Has the basketball. Swing pass, three-point shot, rolls around the rim. Off the mark, no good. Second chance opportunity coming up here for the Rebels. Looking inside, good ball movement here by Silo on this possession. Mendenhall looks to go underneath, then does.
Right over the top. A good little hook layup there by Mendenhall.
Feet never left the floor. And Mendenhall has 6 in tonight's game. Loose basketball on the floor. We're at the halfway point of the third quarter, 44-27, and a lay-in. I think Blaine Beecham was trying to do an alley-oop or something. He looked from behind, put the ball off the backboard, but it went inside the hoop instead.
That's 33 Beecham on that little alley-oop.
And we got
in the square.
Timeout called on the floor, so we will take a timeout as well. Our score 46-27. A 19-point lead for Silo and the Rebels.
AmeriState Bank has been serving southeastern Oklahoma and North Texas for over 100 years. All of our products and services are available both online and in person, serving you in a friendly and professional atmosphere. At AmeriState Bank, you're more than a customer. You're a neighbor and a friend. From checking accounts to real estate loans, we've got you covered. We have 5 locations to serve you in Atoka, Antlers, Hugo, Tishomingo, and Sherman, Texas. Call, come by, or visit our website today at AmeriStateBank.com. AmeriState Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their 2 daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
Atoka Wampus Cat basketball and the video presentation is brought to you by AmeriState Bank. On the go and informed. That's banking. Download AmeriState Bank's app today to handle your banking needs. Atoka with the basketball with 3:44 remaining in the third quarter as LaFavors has it. Driving, splits 2 defenders. The lay-in off the mark, no good. LaFavors slow to get up. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Silo Rebels. It's a 19-point lead for Silo here with 3:35 on the clock in the third quarter. And Atoka's got the basketball. Ashif Gandhi passes it into Wilkins, who then gets it out to Harper, and a 3-point shot off the mark, no good by Wilkins, and the block out as Brooks trying to go for the basketball, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Wampus. A good play there defensively by Jory Allen to keep Harper from getting to that ball. LaFavors.
Rebels working the ball around. Yeah, they're moving the ball.
3:03 remaining. Tight defense here by the Wampus Cats. Harper making a play at the basketball, and it last touched by the Wampus Cats. So Silo will get it near half court. Ray Brooks will check in. LaFavors will check out. Ray Brooks has going to be an athlete as he continues to mature here in this Wampus Cat offense. Silo driving baseline, defense swarming for the Wampus Cats, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Harper. Expect some rain tomorrow night in our era.
That, yeah.
Might have rain all day long. Atoka trying to make it rain here tonight.
Making it rain.
Trailing 19 points.
Wampus Cats putting the Rebels on the line here.
I feel like every time I say that, it always reminds me of Bray, because Bray always plays Milli Vanilli during a halftime from the PA system. Like, didn't they cancel Milli Vanilli for not singing their own songs?
Yeah, it's a little... that was a story for sure.
Blame it on the Bray.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he won't judge me for that.
Roberts missing that second attempt.
Was able to knock down the first one. He's got 13 in the game. Silo gets the basketball back after the turnover, and now the Wampus Cats in transition. It's 2v2. Brooks goes the distance, and he's fouled underneath the basket.
Great job on Brooks of drawing the shooting foul on that. A fast break.
More free throws coming up here from Malachi Brooks.
2:11 left in the third quarter.
Got high school basketball going on all over the network. The Ion Sports Network. You've got Southeastern basketball that you can view. You can see Lone Grove, Ardmore, Atoka, Colgate.
Full network for basketball here.
And that one stomped on the bottom of the rim and was able to fall in. Nice little shooter's touch. 47-29. Lions and Malachi seem like they're fighting for the basketball right now.
Like who's got who? Who's got what?
Wilkins looking to drive baseline, being guarded and contested tightly by Nuffer. Drives inside and is able to knock down the shot. Driving baseline. It was a good play. 4 points on the board for Wilkins. Bradley checked back into the game. Roberts, swing pass, right side corner. Back look underneath the basket. Nuffer. Atoka playing good defense on this stand.
Keeping up with the pressure.
Silo missed one underneath.
Jackson going for
making the cut was Jory Allen.
Yep. .107
remaining in this third. This third quarter seems like it's gone on for a long time.
I agree with that. It's like a stretch.
Atoka trailed by 14 points at the halftime break. Down by 16 right now. They've kept pace. They just haven't been able to curb the deficit.
Still getting put on the free throw line is just, it's going up and up here. Number 12, Doc Nuffer makes his first attempt.
He's got 5 points in the game, 2 of those coming off of free throws. And Jackson, who has 13 points tonight's game, has the basketball looking down low to Brooks. Out to Lions, good ball movement from right to center. Like a little weave offense here. Underneath, Lions no good. Second chance, Wilkins Driving, spins, loses the basketball, and now it's a fast break by Silo. Silo transitions left, 3. This one, good.
Solid bucket there.
Jake Landley. Langley. 52-34. And blocked. And down hard is Wilkins as he's slow to get up. Looked like he might have hit his head on the floor. Yeah, rubbing the paint out. It's kind of like me, rub a little dirt on it, get back out there. Wilkins on his free throw is up and in. And we lost points on the board.
I think we have a mathematical error there.
It was 34. Okay, now it's 32. Okay, there. And a 3 at the buzzer, and Wilkins with 8 points going into the fourth quarter. 52-35 is our score. We'll be back for our final 8 minutes of play here on the Ion Sports Network.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons, proudly supporting all our local athletes.
Ameris State Bank has been serving southeastern Oklahoma and North Texas for over 100 years. All of our products and services are available both online and in person, serving you in a friendly and professional atmosphere. At Ameris State Bank, you're more than a customer, you're a neighbor and a friend. From checking accounts to real estate loans, we've got you covered. We have 5 locations to serve you in Atoka, Antlers, Hugo, Tishomingo, and Sherman, Texas. Call, come by, or visit our website today at ameristatebank.com. Ameris State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Last quarter of the night, Michael Gabbard, Steve Welch on the broadcast. Steve Welch from Atoka Public Schools and Shade Tech. Is it Shade Tech?
Shade Tech Solutions.
Shade Tech Solutions. I've had a chance to run into you quite a bit.
Yeah.
You set up internet at our camper a few years ago.
Wow, that was a few years ago, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. My kids were pretty young. That's when I first met you. You did work a little bit with our company in the past. And
yeah, a little bit of engineering work.
You've done some great things here at Atoka Public Schools, bringing in the video department. And he is and his squad help out with Atoka football, basketball, and soon baseball this season, I would think.
We're going to work that in. I've got a couple of really good photographers sharpening their skills tonight. Our middle school guys, Braxton Cooper, and they're learning the ways of the still photography trade.
52-35, and man, you know, I wish that's something we had when I was in school.
Same here.
A lot of people think, what is Atoka offering, you know, this and that. There's so many great things that Atoka Public Schools offering, especially with like esports and other, you know, the video department and more. And a lot of new fascinating things coming from Atoka Public Schools in the last couple of years.
A lot of student organizations that a lot of people don't know really exist, that do a lot of solid work behind the scenes.
That was a beautiful pass by LaFavors, by the way, underneath. The Lions was able to knock down the shot, but Atoka still maintained possession of the basketball as Harper's got it. Back out to Wilkins. And foul called on the floor. Yeah, a lot of cool things happening at Atoka right now.
Such a great pool of talent to have in the school, working with all the kids. And
the kids get their own podcast?
They get their own podcast, man. Got their own thing.
Very cool. Swing out, Lions. 3-point shot, and that one is good.
Nice range shot by Lions there.
It is officially 8:56, which means it is 56 minutes past my kids' bedtime, and they're running around here at the gym, so hopefully they'll get some sleep tonight. I'm a stickler on that curfew, bedtime.
Same
curfew.
here.
3-point shot, no good, and goes out of bounds. LaFavors. Out to Harper. Moving the basketball right side of the floor. Wilkins left wide open for three. Does not knock it down. And you got three Atoka defenders surrounding Sam Mendenhall underneath Atoka's basket. And Silo is going to inbound the basketball. Here's Atoka coming out, trying to press here with 5:55 remaining in the game. Trailing 54-38. Swing down the floor, 8-foot jumper, no good. Lions on the rebound, kick out to Wilkins past half court. And Atoka on a quick move here in transition. Driving to the rim, the shot is good by Wilkins on the right side of the floor. He's able to knock down the right-handed lay-in and gets the and one opportunity to cut this thing back at least to a shot of within 13.
Wilkins sure has been pushing for that all night. He's not had some good roll-ups lately with some easy misses, but this one he put it in there and drew the foul, so that's great.
That one rattles in.
It almost rattled out, it looked like.
Driving, kick out, top to the three-point line. Mendenhall looks down low. The shot no good. The offensive foul, no. They're going to call this against the defense as Jake Langley.
LJ LaFavor with the foul on that one.
Langley will head to the line.
Hats off to the Rebels student body. They brought a good student section here in the stands.
Langley comes from a sports family as well. Dad played baseball, basketball, football, and football at Southeastern Oklahoma State University back in the early 2000s.
Runs in the blood, it looks like.
Yeah. Knocking down both of those free throw attempts. And a travel called against Wilkins. And a turnover as Atoka trails by 15. Every time I say Atoka trails, I think of golf.
I think of the Riders.
Atoka Trail Riders, yeah.
Yeah, good group over there.
Good ball movement here by Silo. They've really done a great job all night of moving the basketball around and getting Atoka in mismatches. Fight for the ball and a turnover as Jackson flying down the other side of the floor. Looking to go in, and the ball is poked loose by Cash Danker.
Wampus Cats still holding on with that point difference, 15, 16 point difference. Still a lot of fight in the Wampus Cats here tonight. Jackson driving to the baseline, missed hook layup. Rebels with a rebound. Crossing the timeline. Kicked out to the elbow, shot, three-pointer and a miss. Rebels still have possession of the ball. Backed out to the top of the key, fumble, and Brooks steals it. Driving to the paint, and that's a 2-bucket for Brooks on there. Looks like we have a full timeout by the Silo Rebels here.
Yeah, we'll take a timeout as well. 56-43, a 13-point lead for the Rebels with 4:11 remaining here in the fourth.
At D&H Tires, all they do is rims and tires. That means when you buy from D&H, you're getting the best deal from experts that know. Cars, trucks, SUVs, even ag equipment. If it needs rubber to roll, then you need D&H Tires. The best deals on tires and rims in Atoka and Cole County. So hurry into D&H Tires, 309 South Mississippi in Atoka, and follow D&H Tire on Facebook for their ever-changing specials. D&H Tires, tires for everyone's budget.
45% of people put off buying life insurance according to industry research. Insuring yourself and your family can help you be more prepared in the event of an illness or a tragic accident. Call your local farmer's agent, Lucinda Holland, and discover coverage options you can tailor to your priorities and budget. To learn more about your coverage options, call Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3745.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Life insurance issued by Farmers New World Life Insurance Company, Bellevue, Washington. Industry research conducted by Lima, and Life Happens in 2021.
As we come back, 4:11 remaining in this game, 56-43, and a 13-point lead for the Silo Rebels in Atoka at the Kelly Fieldhouse. As Atoka trying to win their first ball game of the night, but they're going to have to do something here with a big deficit in the final half of the fourth quarter. Harper picks up the basketball, drives in between two defenders, knocks down the shot, no foul call, but Harper gets his first true bucket of the night.
A deflective pass intercepted by R.J. Lefevre.
Well, he said they needed to do something, and 2 straight turnovers for the Wampus Cats as they look to grab 2 more points off of turnovers here in the final 4 minutes. Jackson out to Wilkins. Driving baseline, kick out to Harper. Thinks about the 3, drives in, instead misses the left-handed lay-in, and then Mendenhall will pick up the rebound, and we've got a foul call on the floor.
That was good ball movements by the Wampus Cats, bringing it in and out, pulling the defense back and around. They really working hard to move the defense around, wearing them out, waiting for that opportunity to make their bucket. Rebels with a throw in here. Number 33, Beecham with a field 3-point there for the Rebels.
Who hit that?
Beecham.
8 points.
Blaine Beecham.
And L.J. Lefevre. And listen, my stats are probably a little off, but I've got L.J. Lefevre at 4 points, and we've got a timeout called on the floor. 59-47. Atoka's cut it back to within 12 here with under 3 minutes remaining. We'll take another break. It is the Ion Sports Network on KHKC 102.1 FM, The Brand.
Ritter Express Pharmacy in Atoka has been serving as your local hometown team. Since 1972, the Ritter family has been dedicated to your health and well-being. Now with the 3rd generations in pharmacy school and medical school, they are continuing to strive to bring the latest in healthcare innovation to our community. They understand life is busy and have 2 convenient drive-through windows and are well known for their fast and friendly service. Ritter Express Pharmacy is very appreciative of the support of the community over the last 50 years and will continue to work hard and evolve to earn your business. If you need free delivery, a vaccination, a wheelchair, a brace, specialty compounding, a unique request, or just good medical advice you can trust from people that care and are invested in the community, then Ritter Express Pharmacy has you covered. Choose Ritter Express Pharmacy. Experience the personalized care you deserve. Ritter Express Pharmacy is your trusted partner in health.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
Welcome back into the Ion Sports Network as during the break, Hayden Roberts driving to the basket after the pass in, and he is fouled. So Roberts will head to the line for 2 free throw attempts as Silo leads
That's a change. That no free
Oh,
throws
okay,
there.
no
We're gonna
free
throw
throws?
in.
Gotcha,
Sorry to
gotcha.
run you over there, but we're not shooting.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Again, I've never been the smartest man in the room, even in a room by myself, so I appreciate the correction. 59-47. It's a 12-point lead for Silo here with under 3 minutes remaining, 2:49 to be exact. Atoka's got 4 fouls in the game on the fourth quarter, and now we got an easy shot on the lay-in by Silo, and they go up 61-47. Tough season, man, but you know what? The one thing I will say about this Wampus Cat basketball team is they haven't stopped running all season long.
No, yep.
All season long, they continue to fight. They continue to scratch and claw. It's been a bad season. We get it. But this team has never given up. They continue to work hard. As Jackson knocks down another three-pointer.
That's his fourth or fifth one, I believe, tonight.
He's got 14 points in the game. Or I'm sorry, 17 points in the game. That is his fourth three-pointer of the game.
Wampus Cats closing it now to an 11-point deficit here.
Jake Wilkins had a big fourth quarter.
Yeah.
He's had 8 points in this quarter.
And that's what I really think about this ball club here. Once they get sparking and get rolling, they're going to be high, solid contenders here.
They have had some slow starts, and I felt like not in cleanup time either. They've had some moments in late game situations where they have played very well, and you know, Wilkins and LaFavor's big parts of that. Brooks has the ability to do that. Jackson, a big night tonight. You know, scoring a three-pointer here. He's got 17 points. Jackson actually leads all scorers in tonight's game.
Yeah.
And, you know, they still trail by 10 here with a chance to cut it to within 9. This is anybody's ball game still.
It still is.
Just under 2 minutes to play here. Can Atoka pull off their first victory tonight? They've trailed by as much as 17 tonight.
And closed it. And are closing it right now. We're down to 10, putting the Rebels on the line here.
Free throws. And the first one is good.
Mendenhall makes that first attempt there. Tell you what, Mendenhall he's solid underneath that basket in the paint. He's a tough kid.
He's got 8 points.
That's the second.
LaFavor's underneath, draws the foul.
Offensive
and they're
foul.
calling it an offensive foul. So wave off the shot. LJ LaFavor's can't believe it. Silo still pushing the ball in heavy transition. Driving to the rim. Pass out. Taking their time. And a foul called again. That is timeout called against Silo. With a minute 24. It looks like Silo's going to take a seat. And we will too, as we'll be right back here on the Ion Sports Network.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back into the Ion Sports Network. Michael Gabbard, Steve Welch on the broadcast tonight. Again, big shout out to Steve Welch and his crew from Atoka Public Schools and the video department for helping bring you Wampus Cat basketball on Wampus Cats Atoka on YouTube. They have done great all season long, and we've got a great presentation of tonight's game, even though the score is 63-51. And with a couple of free throws there, it's going to pretty much put this game out of reach for the Wampus Cats unless something crazy happens here in the next 20 seconds.
Brooks with a nice little layup there. Full timeout called. Coach Ackerman for the Wampus Cats.
And we just took a timeout. I think we can keep it here. The girls getting a impressive victory tonight.
It was just some good, solid basketball, enjoyable basketball. But like you said, Mike, that they've had such a solid, hard schedule up to this point. And don't let numbers deceive you when it comes to a record and getting caught back on your heels with an opposing team.
And Atoka's schedule is not going to get any easier either. They've got Holdenville coming to town on the 4th, which is next Tuesday. They're the 13th ranked team in Class 3A. And then right after that, they go on the road to Valiant for the number 20th team in Class 3A in Valiant. Then you round out with a rivalry of Colgate versus Antlers, and then at Tishomingo, which, by the way, the Ion Sports Network will be at that Tishomingo game on the road, and that is going to be February the 17th.
Shout out to Ion Sports Network. That's got to have big support, bringing all these schools, delivering competition to the world.
Enjoyed it, man. It's my 8th year doing video, 9th year doing radio overall, and this company has grown a lot in my time. I've grown a lot through this company. And the technology is just getting better and better for video streaming nowadays.
It is. You're always a student in the world of technology. That's what I tell my kids. I can show you the latest and greatest, but it's going to change in probably 6 months, and you're going to find yourself learning. So start somewhere and go from there with some skills.
And does your kid want maybe a career in this business?
He's talking about being a YouTuber.
Really?
There's a lot of, he's 12, so he sees what he sees, and he's very intrigued.
Well,
having the mechanical mind that he does.
Good internship through KHKC, and I just did my Sean Connery
over there.
KHKC internship with us, and of course Atoka Public Schools. Always good on a resume.
Yes, it is. Before you leave school.
That's what we were telling Braxton, who was on the broadcast for the girls' game.
Yeah.
Make sure to put that on your resume. She did broadcasting with a radio station.
And these kids are working. I mean, they're not just out here just lollygagging. They're working for a grade tonight. Those that have come in and did commentating and photography, they get an extra grade for this, and it's real world experience.
And they get to listen to my shenanigans as well. That's a bonus, isn't it? No? Okay.
Extra points of suffering.
You get an A for your eardrums being burnt.
Mendendahl on the line. Again, misses that first attempt. You're working as a postman there when you get put on the line a lot. And he's been put on the line a lot, it seems like, the second half. .29 seconds to go, and this game is out of reach as
Silo will go on to win by a very big margin, 68-53 at the current moment. Sure, we may see a change in that in just a second. Atoka is still fighting, though. With 15 seconds, swarming the basketball. Atoka trying to get it. 9 seconds. They'll back off and let this clock run out. And that will be our final here tonight. 68-53. We'll have a quick post-game coverage coming up here on KHKC in just a minute after we hear a word from a few of our local sponsors.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
AmeriState Bank has been serving southeastern Oklahoma and North Texas for over 100 years. All of our products and services are available both online and in person, serving you in a friendly and professional atmosphere. At AmeriState Bank, you're more than a customer, you're a neighbor and a friend. From checking accounts to real estate loans, we've got you covered. We have 5 locations to serve you in Atoka, Antlers, Hugo, Tishomingo, and Sherman, Texas. Call, come by, or visit our website today at AmeriStateBank.com. AmeriState Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
Welcome back into the Ion Sports Network, and my daughter just fell. Are you okay? Okay. All right. Our final is 68-53. The Wampus Cats lose tonight. And the boys, they fall to 0-17 on the year. The girls, however, get a big win against a top 20 opponent tonight, and a big victory as they move on to Holdenville next week, a week from today. Both teams facing top 20 ranked opponents on Tuesday. As this one comes to a final. 17 points in the game for Willie Jackson tonight. He was the leading scorer for the Wampus Cats. You had 11 points on the board for Jake Wilkins and 4 for LJ LaFavors. As for Silo, 13 points on the board for Hayden Roberts and 8 points on the board for Sam Mendenhall. Those are your 2 leading scorers for each team tonight on the Ion Sports Network. 68-53 our final as we say goodnight. Steve Welch, always a pleasure, my man.
Every day. Good night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in and watching. We will catch you on the next one.
Now let's get you back to your favorite music here on KHKC 102.1 FM, The Brand.